Like it's the regular one though. Like the orange one or the red one, the flashlight.
I do.
Why is that not a fucking button?
You know what? It was requested today, so I told the person who requested it.
Who else is required? Who else out here throwing up high twos?
Not the high twos. We're talking about the no cap. No, we don't put a button for high two because we actually physically do the high two.
No, it needs a button now.
That's just like me saying whoop his ass. It's not the same.
And it's not the same if you have to wait to push a button for it.
Right.
It's in the moment.
Yeah, it's in the moment.
That's true.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I'm gonna thank you guys for tuning in to this week's episode.
Keep it.
Episode.
Keep it. There we go. Yes, it is. Episode. Welcome to this week's episode of Hoecially Awkward.
If this is your first time joining us, I would like to properly introduce myself. I'm your host, the favorite motivational speaker, Mimi 700, or the former Summer Walker.
Yeah,
Stop saying the former.
Okay.
No, she's the former because she don't come in anywhere near Summer Walker status. Now she come in looking like Hobo John.
You know what?
She from Hoboken.
Hoboken.
Summer Walker TBD at this point. It's to be determined. I am joined by my co-host. We have the man behind the magic, Mr.ToneDef, and cultural creator of the year.
Thank
Let's
you.
give it
Thank
up
you. Thank
for
you.
Mr. ToneDef.
I'd like to take this moment to thank my mom, thank Jesus for giving me money. I'd like to thank Mimi. This is why you see the award on this episode and not on the Death Fresh show, because I want to give her flowers live and direct. Because had she not came to me one day, was like, "Hey, that episode was bullshit. We got to do it." We redid that episode like 4 times.
I was like, it's not up to standard,
Not
bro.
up to
It's not
standard.
par.
So had she not put me up to standard, I would not be cultivating the culture that is now known as the podcasting community. So thank you. All right, enough about
me
this.
being a bitch got him an award.
Tone runs the culture. Shout out to Tone.
I mean, it's not a lie.
I'm not lying.
Think about how many podcasts that came through this door. Think about how many podcasts had to come to the Death Fresh show first.
Ain't no capping these raps, nigga.
I don't know, bro. I've listened to your last EP.
I don't lie.
I didn't say you.
And
I'm like, I don't lie.
And if it wasn't for the Death Fresh show, like I wouldn't have my own little spin-off. You know what I'm saying? Like that is where I made my podcasting debut on the Death Fresh show. It started out with, what is with y'all in these damn banana laffy taffies?
Why is
man?
that the
Hey,
first
man.
thing y'all
Yo,
see?
stop hating. Oh, yeah. Banana Laffy Tabbies, Monroe. Real shit. I ate them. It was only 3 of them motherfuckers in here.
Did you see that Tiffany
Britt.
came out looking like one?
Oh, Banana Laffy Tabbies?
Yeah.
Nah, I must have missed that.
Tiffy was dressed like a banana. Laffy Taffy.
Oh, Crown Jewel. Yeah.
Yeah.
The pink boots. Saw that one.
Yeah.
And then last but not least, we got Heartbreak Fresh in the building.
I don't even have, I'm not that anymore.
Bro, at this point in time, what are you?
I'm just a one. That's all I want to be.
Keep this up.
Heartbreak Fresh, aka future bug, future
Future what?
She couldn't even get it out.
Wait, what is the future?
future budding podcast nigga with an attitude.
Based on what you said,
he growing his
pre-show.
hair now, but he finna become one of them podcast niggas we hate. Just wait on it.
Bald head
Man,
niggas with
Just wait on
beards.
it.
I have so much ammo to be a bald head, just have all the bald headed rhetoric. But I don't.
You know what's gonna make it worse because now you're creating a new subgenre
of
with
what?
dreadhead niggas with beards because you hate the same as the bald head niggas though, but you smart enough to know.
Oh, it's hater ass podcast niggas with dreads. That one light skinned guy with no bass in his voice. He's
Damn.
always mad.
That's
at women on
even
his
worse.
pod.
You light skinned dreads and ain't got no bass and hating.
Yeah.
You finna join the hate.
I feel like niggas have to be strategic to being a hater. Cause it's okay to be a hater. Like my nigga Lawrence Johnson. We always play video on that.
He's not a hater though.
Division level 1 hater. But the stuff he hate on, it be shit you should probably hate though. Like,
That's why I said he's not a
what the fuck
hater.
y'all doing this
He's
goofy
just
shit?
educating the community on the fuckery that is out here. That's not hate. Shout out to T Nils for coming in.
Yeah, but I am
Nah, we don't like TV.
You don't. I have no beef with
I
her.
got no beef.
See, this is
I
why
love
she
her, man.
said what she said.
actually I meant to put her
Well,
to sing her fire to put
I
that
was
up.
gonna add her. She was like, "No, don't add me. I don't need no friend." I was like, "Yo, that's
Damn.
crazy.
Oh, I remember that.
That like off the rip."
If it wasn't 14 p.m., I'd be on my way. No, it's all good.
You know what? At this point in time, we just don't. I don't think you can cook no more
Damn.
because she keep planning on feeding us and never produce nothing.
I don't want to get into it, T. Neil.
Why'd I come in and y'all talking shit about light skins? Because
We talking about light skinned niggas.
I
if you-
wasn't talking shit about light skin.
Yes, one is becoming one.
What the fuck, Tom?
yeah,
These hoes don't know how to treat me. That's why I'm becoming one.
yeah. See, that
That's
white side
aggressive.
we was talking about.
That's aggressive, dog. I know you do, T. I'm messing with you because we ain't got the food yet for proof.
Yeah,
Do-
that
do we get
that
to
was
pick-
his way of trying to reverse psychology you into hurrying up and bringing shit up here to the pod.
I just
Basically-
want to
Basically,
know, do we get
God
to
gave you an
request?
extra hour last night, so you still there's no excuse.
Bro, which I did not realize until it was fucking 5 o'clock.
I am
That
down.
daylight savings time had passed. And y'all know I got insomnia, so I'd be up all night. So I was up watching slot videos on YouTube.
Slot video.
Slot videos.
Is it?
I'll
Get
put
help.
the shit I watch on
No. So I got an invite for a complimentary 3-night stay and entrance into a slot tournament in Vegas.
So you doing your homework?
Right.
Yeah,
Because
okay.
this is my very first slot tournament.
Wait a minute. What is a?
What's the slot tournament?
How is there a slot tournament? If I'm not mistaken, ain't slot machines? It just at the end of the day,
Based
just
on luck.
yes.
Yes.
So
So what
Is
happens?
there an and bracket?
like, how you, like,
So-
What are we doing here? Okay,
It's-
explain.
so there's a tournament for Russian roulette. That's basically what you're
Okay,
doing.
so
Because
even
you
Nick,
don't
she said,
know
how
if
does
you
that work?
go hit.
No. So this is how it works. When you are in a slot tournament, the machines are set to tournament mode. So you know how when you are walking back, like there's like demo modes on slot, like to show you how shit works.
Yeah.
There's a tournament mode on the slots. So what it does is you don't have to you don't have to feed money into the slots.
Okay.
Okay.
And it is not a payout mode where like it'll put you into like bonus rounds and like shit like that. Like because they know like your goal is to get as many points as you
Okay.
can within a set amount of time. So the line pays instead of like money, it generates points. And then from what I've been noticing, because I wouldn't have knew this without the fucking videos, at the bottom of the screen, while the reels are flipping, at the bottom of the screen, there's like this display that's there. So usually when you're playing, if you got in like a player's card or something, it's like, welcome to Mika, blah, 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 blah. And it tells you how many points
Right.
you're generating during a session, like all of that kind of shit. So there are little pop-ups that come up and you have to like try to push them as fast as you can while you're still pushing the machine. So I was practicing right? And I know you like, how the fuck do you practice
Get out my
to play
head.
this slot
You
tournament?
masturbate enough, you should be good at
That-
two hands.
I feel
So-
like that. I
so-
feel like high too.
So what happened was I had, I got the TV in the living room
Right.
and I sat in front of the TV. I mean, like up on the TV so I can touch it. And I was not playing. See, look, I'm already in mode though. But I was
You playing Eye of the
I was
Tiger?
watching the YouTube video
Yo,
and I was playing along with the guy because when you're going,
Eye of the Tiger
They're-
train.
they're tapping a button like this,
Right.
Because they want the reels to spin like as soon as one stop, you want it to keep going because you're
Right.
trying to get as many as you can because it might be like a 3-minute timer that you're trying to get as many points as you can within that 3 minutes, and then once they tally the points, then they post the rankings. So I'm sitting here and I'm tapping nonstop, and as the little things are coming up on the TV, and I was moving faster than he was, so I was touching the screen where
So
the
slot
things were
machine,
coming up.
you'll be able to be touchscreen. I've never seen touchscreen slot machine.
Oh, you've never been to Vegas.
Yeah, okay.
Well, you never been to the casinos. Period. A lot of them are
Yes, he
touch.
has. You wasn't by the slots. You
Right.
only
I mean,
played
I walked
blackjack?
past. I didn't play.
Oh.
Yeah, I think majority
So like,
of
I
all
wouldn't
slots
know
are.
if it was touchscreen. or not.
Yeah, all of them.
Mostly all of them are touchscreen now. It's
Yeah.
only a few, like
That's fine.
you might have like sections because even like with the touchscreen ones, you can either tap the button or touch the screen. It's up to you
Yeah.
on how you want to do it. But yeah, it's
20,
really only the ones with like the old school flip reels but even with those, you can choose to pull the lever or you can push the button. But yeah,
How too, Nikki? We said she
absolutely.
We said she was good at vagina masturbation.
Yeah, absolutely. That ain't
Where
I
is-
ain't only good with my vagina.
Whoa.
What the- Okay, DJ Mimi.
Mhm.
Where is the training montage?
Dog.
So
You got to set your phone up so
Crack-
you can
crack it.
record.
Crack an egg yolk in a glass to go play slots.
Like
is
you got to
crazy.
record all this so I can take it, put it together, put it to the backtrack of Eye of the Tiger,
Rising up.
and we gonna open the show.
but
with
it's
it.
like because it's like in the casino,
Do my time.
Um, like they playing music. So like that was so I'm sitting up here and shit like I'm really because they
Right.
playing music in the background, but I'm sitting here and I'm like tapping the buttons and shit because you don't have to watch the reels to know what's paying because
Right.
you just tap. So I'm watching for these little pop-ups to come and I'm pushing. I'm like, I'm keep doing this until I get faster and faster. But 3 minutes straight.
I mean, if you can do that, 3 minutes of flicking your beans every other night to strengthen your wrists is what you got to
But
do.
see, and that's the thing.
You got to strengthen the wrist to keep the hands going. So
Look at the flick of the wrist.
This
You don't get
is more of a
carpal
work. This is more of a workout than this, especially because this. Oh my God, Buddy just launched himself off his slide. Launched is hilarious, but yeah,
The fact that I can actually picture it too.
I don't.
Yeah, just yeah.
When I am self pleasuring, I do not last 3 minutes. So I got a lot of my work cut out for me. Because when you're doing this, something like you can feel it here.
Yeah, it tightens up on your arm.
Here.
Right here.
Yeah, so I'm gonna figure out little exercises and shit. To
So
do
I'm
so I can,
gonna
like,
just look up-
at
look up-
this.
You
Just
gotta
look
do
up carpal
you gotta
tunnel
do,
exercises.
You gotta do push-ups with your fingertips.
Yeah. But no, so I am excited.
This is
For
gonna
this.
be interesting.
Because I actually hit over 3 G's at Pato the other night.
Damn, nigga.
I went
Teach me the game, go.
it was multiple. I hit multiple jackpots. That's why. Like one jackpot was like 2,200. Then on another machine, I cashed out of that one as 1,000. But then another machine, I had a jackpot for 1,300, which that one I was mad about because anything 1,200, anything under 1,200, you don't got to pay taxes on, or like they don't record it. So 1,300, I'm like, if you was gonna give me a tax jackpot, you could have hiked that motherfucker up there some, double this motherfucker something.
They got to make up for all the free money they giving away. They got to tax somehow.
Yeah, but I'm excited. So I have already put in my reservation for
Oh, I thought you said you
The
put in your
room.
resignation.
the reservation for the room.
Cool. Quit your job on a whim.
Hey, no, but honestly, because a lot of these content creators, like they have YouTube channels. Like a
Yeah.
lot of the gamblers, the slot players, they have slot channels for YouTube. And I'm like, you know what? At this point, I think that I can make my own YouTube channel. Like following me playing slots and shit. I call it Slot Thought.
I like that. I like that name. Clap it up.
I'm only dropping my head because
Can that be the name of the episode?
Yeah.
That's Good, because I need to name this episode anyway.
Yeah.
Slot thought.
Slot thought is wild.
Yeah.
That's
So
That's almost like the equivalent.
hold on. Let's make sure it's not
Is that,
trademarked.
is that what they call the hoes that you might meet in the casino?
No, they call it hoes. They just called hoes.
Because I'm just saying, like when you go to when you pull up to the truck stop, they got lot lizards.
Lot. That's a wild
That's
name.
what they call them at the truck stop.
Because they just be because you gotta think about it, they just hang out in the shadows
You can get
until the trucks pull
you
up.
can get a burger, a fry, and a blowjob,
Do you really want a lot lizard licking?
depending on what she look like.
Do you think lot lizards look good?
Some do. Tom, all I do is sit and watch YouTube at home.
Lot lizards don't look good.
Some of them do.
There's no way. I refuse.
I
to
swear
believe
to God,
that.
some of them was fine, buddy.
I refuse to believe that.
When you heard the name lot lizard, I feel like you just assumed unattractive trailer park white girl.
Yes.
I know that's what you did. That's
With
what I assumed
with
too.
meth.
Until I started watching these videos. Some lot lizards are really pretty.
I refuse to believe it.
Some pimps hang out at the truck stop, and that's where they put their hoes at on the stroll.
I mean,
at the truck stop.
I believe that's the case. It's a lucrative location.
So some hoes are pretty, Tom. We know this. We know some pretty hoes.
No, we know some hoes who happen to be pretty.
That's some
They're
pretty
just hoes. With the right makeup and a good pair of boots.
The thigh-high joints.
Yeah.
you know, that's one thing I'm kind of mad about because like I used to be able to get all my hoe boots from Tamia.
What's stopping you?
You say it's some fine lot lizards.
Thank you, Dev. I knew your freaky, creepy ass would understand,
Bro, your
Ain't he?
timing is impeccable.
It's like his ears get to ringing and shit. As soon as he's like,
some whole shit.
freak shit.
It's some freak shit.
Your timing is impeccable, my guy. I need you to not be that person we can count on for that.
Uncle Carl was he's like, oh yeah, get me on the pod. No.
What I tell you?
Well,
What did
because
tell
no,
you?
because what I told him what you said. He was like, yeah, get me on there. He was like, they need to call your podcast the Poom Poom Podcast because that's what y'all be talking about. I said, that is not the only
That's
thing
not
we're
what
talking
we're
about.
talking about.
I said, that's not.
We have actually strayed away from Poom Poom for quite a long time. There was a brief moment in time we talked more about DoorDash than vagina.
Yeah.
I feel like it's called Hoecially Awkward because this is a safe space for hoes.
Right.
But we talk about more than just
That's what
Yeah.
it is. She said that she's sick and tired of you trying to push the whole narrative. We are not hoes. We are just people who follow Mimi.
hoes. Thank you.
I mean, I kind of do advertise my podcast and say, "'Tis the day for the hoes to rejoice in my name."
And, man, that's all I'm saying.
Look,
The most
hoes,
most narcissistic shit ever.
some hoes.
Wait a minute.
Rejoice in my name.
Well,
Yeah,
a
'cause they-
narcissist.
All right
Because
then.
they can
A
let their
narcissist-
hair down and be themselves, bro. That's me saying, "Hey, you are safe here. Mimi loves y'all." Mimi
And I be
supports y'all.
trying to keep them safe, but apparently Lilo don't want me to call them hoes.
Just gonna say names, bro.
I mean, if she was watching, we would say her name because she would comment.
Well, that just stopped my next comment I was about to make.
Please don't.
Because I was
Don't
gonna
make
say
that one.
some hoes don't want to be told they hoes.
If you are here watching us, you frequent in some hoe-like behavior.
Is Deb a hoe?
Absolutely.
On cue,
Dog,
that nigga
I
said,
am
"I know
sick-
what I am, and I'm okay with that."
I am sick and tired of your accuracy.
timing
It is impeccable. Like, bro. Is she a hoe?
Monroe? I don't know Monroe to call her a hoe.
But you
But
just said it. She's
she is a woman, and I'm almost sure that she is like to do.
But she.
So if
frequents
you
the
like the
podcast.
nigga, you didn't engage in some hoe-like behavior. And that's okay.
You can be a hoe and not like women
But what I'm saying is you can be a hoe for your nigga
or your girl.
or your girl. Some hoes are just hoes for the people that they love, and then there's free hoes.
Because there's a
I
hoe.
sent you the main thing that I was supposed to.
I don't
Nope.
think everybody here
Please
is a
don't
free
download this
hoe,
real quick. I didn't send you the main thing that I was supposed to.
but I
send you, and that's
do
because
believe most of
recorded it
them are
myself.
free hoes.
To let the knees touch their elbows.
Absolutely.
Okay.
So they may not be for the streets, but they for somebody.
Yeah.
especially the one that keep referring to my homeboy as Buddy.
I'm a marry a hoe. I know that's right there. I know that's fucking right.
He
Because
said,
okay,
"I'm
because
gonna
we
marry-"
all-
can we
Hey,
be honest here? Because
I'm with Deb.
we-
I
we-
might marry
people
one
make
too.
it seem like you can't be a hoe and a good person.
Oh, we say hoes make
They
the world
make it
go
seem
round.
like you can't be a hoe and a good woman. Like
we know you.
exactly. And it's like shit that I've done sexually while single has no bearing whatsoever on me and my behavior in a relationship.
Your behavior is
Some niggas like to
atrocious.
equate to both of them and put them together, but you shouldn't. What you did before you knew me is what you did before you knew me. Now, as long as you're not doing what you do for me with other people while you know me,
It's egregious.
everything is okay.
It's
Right.
egregious.
And that's what I don't understand. They put so much emphasis and weight on, oh, well, she did this, they did that, blah, 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 blah. And it's like, but what is she doing now? While you sitting up here, they got this happy relationship. She cooking for this man, she cleaning for this man, she making sure this man is good. She is fucking nurturing.
Okay.
She is nurturing him. She is providing a safe space for him mentally. She is doing all the things that he needs her to do as his woman. And you feel like, oh, bro, why
And
you
she-
wife her? She was a hoe.
No, she my safe space. She is my therapist and she eat dick. Who don't want that?
But well, you shouldn't want it because she was a hoe.
So see, and that's be the crazy part. See, niggas want you to stop talking to a bitch, and then they backdoor you, and now he talking to the bitch, and you be like, I thought she was a hoe. I mean, yeah, but you know, difference of opinion. Shut the fuck up! I'll punch you in your face. Fuck it.
Dennis, no man,
don't
different women bring different things out of men.
See, that's that bald-headed logic.
Dev said she better do that shit for me while she with me, and she better not stop dressing slutty.
Damn, bro, you got high.
Now I want her to like the well, I don't know. I ain't got too big of a beef with how my girlfriend would dress. As long as that shit don't come with complications, we are.
I feel like this. If your girl is out here dressed whatever kind of way,
Put that shit on.
mm,
That's all I ask.
she's out here dressed whatever kind of way, and she's still stiff on niggas while she out. If anything, as like maybe it's just me because I'm not an actual man. No matter how many mannerisms and shit, I'm not a man.
You
But
are,
but I think it's just like for me, knowing like nigga, my bitch was out here with her titties and ass like pow, and you niggas still couldn't get on her because she coming home to me.
I literally just-
You ain't gonna make me feel bad about that because you still couldn't fuck with her.
I just would like for my girl to have some level of discernment.
discernment.
Yeah, I ain't saying you gotta like be a fucking nun, but you don't gotta be a slut every day of your life. Is what
At
I'm
least
saying.
2/3 a day.
Right, you know what I'm saying? If you was a slut this weekend, can we not be a slut the following weekend? That's all.
No, Trina said it all depends on you knowing your spouse/partner. Yeah, and I guess that's my thing. And it's like with me, if you know that it took you however long, of us talking or dating or whatever, like you're like, damn man, I've been trying to holler at you, since such and such, but now we finally, kicking it or whatever. You already know that it ain't easy to get in the door.
It ain't easy peasy,
See,
lemon
what you
squeezy.
saying that? That's why some niggas be butthurt when their girlfriend cheat on. Because if it took me this long to get this kind of access, and he got it too, I know what he had to do to get that shit. That's just fucking insane.
What was that?
That's just fucking crazy.
Whoop his ass.
Yeah, but I hate how
Oh my.
What happened?
hold on.
Whatever Mimi just sent me.
He make you want to clutch your pearls.
Like, oh my.
Oh no, I had to record it off the TV.
No, it's the whole, it's what's going on. It's the, oh my.
Hold on, y'all.
Drugs.
Somebody was trying to call. They probably didn't realize I was live on air.
Lots of,
But yeah, I really hate how they act like, oh well, she was doing this, or perfect example how niggas feel like you should never wife an ex stripper. Like it's supposed to be a hard no for you to ever wife an ex stripper.
Okay, I can understand some of the logic behind that
I don't understand any of it.
because
What do niggas want? What do us as men want other men to do?
No, I can get there. I can get their POV. It depends. If you had a dedicated stripper, like this is what they love to go out here and do, they usually are still going to have that money chasing mentality. And once your well dry up, then she going to run off to the next bag. I can understand that logic. But if you just like, what was it, Diamond, who was just doing it to get through school, you shouldn't care that she used to be a stripper. You shouldn't care she used to be a stripper, period.
I was happy if the motherfucker had a job.
Your standards are low.
I don't want to date no more bitches who don't have no money. No, I don't want.
Why did you give them an opportunity to begin with? They won't give you an opportunity. Why give them one?
I was young, bro.
I'm just saying. They tell you all day they don't want a broke nigga.
At one point in time in my life, I thought money grew on motherfucking trees.
Bro,
I was
the
young.
perfect place
there's
to
there's a
throw
time,
money around.
there is a point in time that I was stripping. A more recent point in time where I was doing porn. I definitely been fucking, and none of that has ever affected how I was a girlfriend to a guy.
Yo, low-key,
Right.
You got some wild shit that you can check off on your life box.
I don't want to see
Right.
your.
And
I don't want to see your bingo
Check.
card. Your bingo card is
right, but what I'm
nasty.
saying is,
Stripper.
no matter what my sexual history was or my occupations were, none of them have ever made me be a terrible girlfriend to my dude ever.
If my bitch want to wear a see-through dress to a birthday party, we is not going.
That's
to
what
this
he
birthday
said.
party.
Okay,
That's at a baby birthday
a
party.
baby birthday party.
I don't want to wear that to nobody's birthday party.
It's a balance. Now going.
Yeah, most hoes know when to turn it up.
Yeah, I got two nephews from strippers, and Tone is right. It's one type each. So you got to figure out what type of stripper you got. If you got a career stripper, nah, bruh. You might want to overthink that. But if you got a part-time stripper, okay, I can work with that.
Yo, a career stripper.
Yeah,
is crazy.
that's true, Dev. Dev said I talked to a well-known stripper and her mindset was on point. She wanted to build because she had a hustler mentality like me, but she wasn't impressed with them flashy niggas. She just wanted loyalty. A lot of them, when they are in that kind of like,
Those are diamonds.
those are the ones who like when they really grinding and shit, and they so used to getting their own money every night, like they strippers, and they used to getting their shit. Like a lot of the little change that niggas be trying to impress them with, they don't even be giving a fuck about.
Right, they don't. That's what I mean. Like career strippers are like, this is what they is. This is their life. They be down at the Pank every weekend, faithfully and loyally.
Mom said I got two nephews from strippers, and Tone is right. It's one type each,
Yeah,
but they the greatest moms and baby mamas.
they usually are, because them be the ones that want to pour everything into their kid. So now the getting money to go have fun, their mentality usually changed to, now I gotta go get this money to make sure my kids don't never have to do what I couldn't do. They tend to spoil more. I mean, but a lot of moms do that, period. They'll work extra jobs to spoil their kids so their kids don't never have to miss out
I just want
because the dads ain't shit.
I just want my bitch to have a job, bro.
Yeah, I don't know.
At
I
this
really
big old
really
age right now.
I'm man.
At this big old age, bruh.
Yes, bitch, have a job. Is that too much to ask?
Mario said, I feel like if a stripper likes you, she likes you because they look at men like money. And if they invest energy into you, they doing it for you.
See, and I get that. But there's a lot of strippers who will go with the guy because he has the bag, not because they like him. I ain't got no beef with strippers. Shit, I woke up one day and found out several people I know were strippers, including two sisters.
I think another thing is like
waking up.
a common but I mean there's two types of strippers inside the strip club, as far as you have the ones who are look hands off nigga, and then there are ones that, well, what you trying to pay for?
See, this is why.
But everybody assumes that every stripper is well, what you trying to pay for?
That's why.
Because when somebody trying to suck y'all dick to get their battery jumped or some shit, every
absolutely.
Offering $20 for some head and a battery jump.
You know, speaking of, we've had a lot of encounters like that at Ricky's. Like when they cut them lights on and they trying to get everybody out, Shit get real treacherous in that little circle as we trying to leave out the side door.
Because they didn't make
Shit get
they
real.
didn't make they cut.
Dev said she was a career stripper for years. They make great women because they've seen it all. Yeah, and I really want.
Deb is really advocating for stripper love.
Shout out to Dad.
Shout out to
He
Deb,
should,
bro.
because he know like
no,
he's been
I'm
there.
not. I'm not hating him.
No,
Like,
no, I'm
shout out-
saying, but like,
because most niggas will be like shitting on strippers, but he's
Or-
actually
and
showing
if
love.
they not shitting on strippers, they shit on the niggas who decided to wife them because they're like, oh man, you did.
Like,
And
shout
then
out
it's
to
like,
Deb.
but that stripper probably treated that man better than any bitch he's ever encountered up until her.
I feel
When a
like
woman
Deb-
doesn't want you for money, she wants you for you. That's going to be the best woman you can ever have.
I feel
Because
like-
honestly, the strippers that I've known, they've all been like the sweetest people and like so nurturing.
This
Like
is
they are
true.
so nurturing and giving.
My friend was great. She took care of us when we were at Silk. That's
hey,
how.
Hey, Dad, you need to plug us one. I want to interview a stripper.
Yeah, but I do. But I mean,
We
it's
had one on here. She was trash though.
Super trash.
Cause she see that's a stripper that only want money
Yeah, but her conversation wasn't even fucking interesting.
because we wasn't giving her money.
why you put that man business out here? Mom said my brother definitely broke. He definitely got spoiled and wined and dined.
Look, at this point in time, it's her brother. You would throw us under the bus in a heartbeat.
Absolutely.
Mario said, "Wait, $20 for head and a battery jump? Hilarious. I need you to up your wages, Miss Lady."
It's Ricky, bro. What do you expect?
Yeah, there was one night. It was I think it was me, Ken, and Monte. We was standing there chilling, trying to get out the side door. Chick walked up, was like 150, all three of y'all.
That's nasty work. And Ken was in his pocket too.
I want to say we all went in our pocket, but nothing came of this situation.
Like it was a Ken in his pocket. I remember seeing him digging in his pocket.
Hey, look. Depending on how good she is, it can be that like that $50 a head can be a gift or a curse. It can be like
It can be a gift or a curse.
yeah, because it's like, okay, if I'm getting this motherfucker off like that, it's either okay, well, I just made $50 in 10 minutes. Or it's like, damn, my shit that good that he finished in 10 minutes. I should have charged him triple. How do you know what is the scale here? That's why I told y'all. That's why I don't sell shit because I,
mean,
don't
but-
know how you price it.
But being
It's like meat. You know how they like, all right, you price it by the pound. Like, do you price it, you know, by the type of beef it is, or just by the pound? Like, it's different shit.
the type of beef is wild.
So what you saying is
If I ever
We-
figure out the formula,
For the
my
price
shit
scale,
might be on the shelf. I'm just saying.
pussy by the pound. Cause
how do you weigh it?
some of them fat cats ain't worth the quarter or the crotch of
Pussy
jeans.
by
they're
the
in.
pound is crazy.
How you weigh it though? Like what scale do you put vagina on?
You gotta go by the pinch scale, I guess. By the plumpness. But then they're like, do you charge extra for roast beef?
I think I would just make a mold of mine and then just set the mold on there.
Charge her extra because she got beef curtains is crazy.
Yes. Because what if that's not your preference? What if you
I'm
like,
not paying for
what
it.
if you like a burger and she got beef curtains? Like I asked for my meat to be inside, not hanging out.
Or don't buy that one.
Speaking of that,
You don't
now
find out.
we do, even me as a woman, like I make jokes about roast beef, but I do that because I also make jokes about uncircumcised dick. It's nothing that I seriously have a gripe against. If you've seen my OnlyFans, you know there's been beef curtain on my OnlyFans. It wasn't mine, but it was there.
For sure.
But y'all really have to stop with this thing of saying that if a woman has beef curtains, that means that she was ran through and she's been fucking a whole bunch of dudes. No, some people are literally like, they come in all different shapes and sizes. Some of them are just,
Woo.
some of them just come like that.
I thought you was finna take the culture somewhere else.
Yes.
I thought you were finna say, hey, she came and it just stayed like that. Hey, coming and pushing your pussy lips out is crazy.
That is
Woo. And this
Bogus
is sober
coochie is
wine
extra.
too.
I feel
ain't
like this
smoked
discussion
nothing.
is exclusive to this program.
Bulbous.
Bulbous.
No,
I hate the fact that Mario is a fucking poet.
I love the
I
fact.
swear to God,
I love
hate
the fact that Mario's
Bogus is fucking crazy.
I love the fact that he posed because he brings new words to the culture.
Hey, can I start calling big coochie bitches like Bulbasaur? Remember the Pokemon? You remember the Pokemon?
I'm see.
Come
I
on, clap it
real
up for that.
glasses at Tone so I can take them off
No,
and throw 'em.
That was definitely I'm taking my glasses off now.
I'm trying to fuck.
No, man, but y'all have to stop with this because there are a lot of women who they will hop on social media. We talked about this a couple of weeks ago about like with the whole PCOS and
I mean, but you
like
shame niggas for having
vaginal
turtlenecks. It's all the same.
I literally just said that,
That
when
was
I started
that was,
talking.
That's how
I
her rant
said
started.
I make my jokes about roast beef because I also make jokes about uncircumcised dicks, but they're jokes. That's how I open this up.
Roll-on deodorant dick is wild.
What?
Yeah.
Somebody
But they're
No,
jokes.
that's
Oh,
but
they're
the joke.
but
we
they're
used to have
jokes.
nowadays.
Like
yeah,
it's
roll
not
on
me.
deodorant.
It's not me seriously being ignorant enough to be like, oh well, if her shit is hanging out like that, then that means she was fucking a whole bunch of dudes. No, shit is just made different. Not every pussy starts the way y'all think it should.
Mario.
They just made a mainstream pussy. Okay, some bitches got mixtape pussy. There are some treacherous looking coochies out there. Look like she got her snatch caught in a fan blade.
I'm sick of this.
That was
nigga.
from Mario, guys.
I'm sick of
Yo,
this.
I
I'm sick of
want
this.
Mario on the pie. I don't know what pie we gonna get Mario on, but Mario coming
Oh,
to pie
Mario
with me.
actually mad at us
Devs.
because we streamed an episode of Death Fresh
He
Show
was
today.
talking.
And he was talking.
Yo, he cussed me clean out of my inbox.
Well, when
Hey,
it's on, I'll be
motherfucker, I'm
responding.
talking to y'all. Like,
No,
what?
I was at work, so I wasn't watching, and I forgot I scheduled ours to test the long play.
The title is not Slot Thoughts with an S. It's just me, Slot Thought, my YouTube channel. But no,
Yeah, I'll fix it.
Dev said I had some roast beef that had super glue grip. Damn, I miss her.
You're not wrong, bruh. Because the roast beef, never mind.
Yeah, I mean it's like
She's pretty though.
I wasn't saying nothing bad. She's
yeah. So
friendly.
every coochie is not the same, and just because it doesn't look like you think it's supposed to look, does not mean that it's like that automatically because she's been having sex with all of these different dudes. And it's to even see women like really believing that and pushing that, y'all gotta relax. I'm gonna need y'all to know better. Because like I said before, when niggas don't know about pussy, I give niggas a pass. It's not on y'all body. We don't expect y'all to keep up with it. And this is also why women are at the very, heterosexual women anyway, are at the very bottom of the totem pole, and why we have such a huge orgasm gap. So we know that niggas don't understand pussy like that. But for you to be carrying a pussy around for decades and not know shit about it, that is a problem. Because these bitches well over 20.
And this is why Mr. Reboot My Kids thought he could tell the world and teach them how they pussy work.
Like reboot his life.
He
He didn't talk this over with nobody. He just woke up and was like, you know what? Fuck them niggas.
When you already have a junior and you create another junior.
And don't even call him junior. He just
Junior.
Like the first one don't exist.
Like nothing changed in this.
Because I mean, by definition, he should really be like the third.
Right.
But he was like
his name could be Brian A. Knight. So his first junior could be the same. But if the second one was like Brian B. Knight, then junior, it's a difference. He didn't change shit. He rebooted his kids.
Yeah,
he didn't like the way DC was going in the beginning, so he started over.
And the fact that this new kid
with an Asian franchise.
This new kid is gonna grow up and you got this old motherfucker that hates you because you took his spot and you did nothing.
Like
Britt,
hopefully the hate don't go on the kid. Aim the hate at the daddy and the daddy only.
I will say, while I was cleaning up, the music at work was going.
Bayern McKnight is a fucking show.
And they played, what was it? Anytime?
I
was like, yeah, that shit hit different.
It's a funny song.
I was singing like a motherfucker as I was squeezing the floor.
Kobe Bryant started his rap career with Brian McKnight.
Yeah, he is.
Do you ever wake up reaching out for me? That hit way different.
What if he really wrote that for his kid?
Because your kid
Right.
does.
Because what if
He
you,
looking for you.
you done had a nightmare, think there's a monster under the bed, wake
It's
up
really-
reaching out for your dad, and he out making a new kid.
I want a new
Just my
kid.
ain't shit, Dad.
This ain't shit. They like he took ain't shittery to a whole new level. Shout out to Nita
You know what I'm
for
saying?
no
Hate
reason
Brian,
whatsoever.
man. Fuck him. Yeah, absolutely. Dog is he's really a fucking.
Fucking
Well, while we are on,
Brian McKnight
no,
ain't shit dads.
bro, this nigga's the absolute worst.
He's the word because he willingly told the world, "Fuck them kids. I love my mixed child instead."
That's a fact.
That's what made it so bad, isn't it? Ain't no mama kept me away from it. I'm on child support, so I don't want to take care of the kid because I'm paying money into it instead. No, he just like, hey, I don't know who they are no more. I'm out. America.
Tall woke up and said, I don't know you. Ain't that what Bobby said? That's my purse.
So Mimi, are you going down? Whoa, with flippity floppity coochie. Respect your opinion, but there's Hope Solo. It's
So
not
Mimi, are you
getting
going down on someone with flippity floppity coochie? I respect your position, but their Hope Solo is not getting anything but a frown. Yeah, you must have missed it. I said that there's one on my OnlyFans. It's not mine, but it's there. So that was my hand.
back in one?
That's stupid. Brit says
that
that stupid back in one song. The hook makes absolutely no fucking sense. Read the lyrics.
No, it doesn't. He just started counting for no reason, but he back to one kid though.
Because now that I believe my work is done, I'm gonna start right
but
back
at one. Yeah.
So yeah, that's what he did.
That's
pretty
what it
much.
is. I hate Brian B. McKnight, but I hate Allen Iverson mom more for naming her son Mr. Allen Iverson.
Ain't no fucking way Allen Iverson first name is Mr.
It's believable.
Nah. Ain't no fucking way.
See if the color purple and Allen Iverson is about the same age.
It say
You know
Allen,
what though?
it say Allen Ezel Iverson. Let me see. Hold on. Allen Iverson, second. Yes.
Younger son. So I guess his brother.
I mean, I just found out not too long ago that John
Yeah, his brother's name.
John Morant real name ain't even fucking John. It's John nothing. That nigga name like Demetrius.
Demetrius is not getting in the league.
Ja shouldn't be in a fucking league.
Ja, but we need to know what Ja has to say though. See?
No, we don't. Because Ja just like to wave pistols on Instagram when he should be in the gym shooting jump shots.
Hey. One of my favorite Geminis.
Y'all still here?
Hmm?
I'm talking about you Geminis.
That's just because you've
We ain't
been
going
hanging
nowhere.
out with the Leos and the Scorpios and the...
Everybody but us.
Don't do that.
You know what though? I'm not even mad at that no more. Because I was recently hanging out with Tom. And what
Oh, so both of y'all said fuck me.
You don't come outside no more.
you was dead, nigga.
Damn, that make it worse, one.
Because it was the night we went to Friendsgiving. You was asleep and
This
sick.
is true.
You
Okay.
were fucking, that was all the reason we was out together.
You did die on Friendsgiving Day.
Right. So it's not like this was just some impromptu. Hey, Juan. No, now the days of Tone saying, hey, Juan, you want to go kick it? Long gone.
Because Juan still be at work till 6 o'clock.
Gemini hate is hating yourself. We are mirrors. Absolutely.
Shut up. Goddamn Gemini.
Absolutely.
Yeah, y'all are mirrors. Y'all two fucking people. Y'all looking at each other.
Y'all are two different people.
Mimi look like she about to drop a fire freestyle. Hey. I don't know. I just might.
Traffic. Looking for my chapstick. Feeling kind of car sick. Desert for a Maverick.
What?
I love that movie.
What?
You never seen Malibu's Most Wanted?
I actually never watched that. I looked at the
Bro,
level.
she had a musket.
I looked at the level of stupidity in that movie, and I
Jamie
refused to
Kennedy
watch it.
I had a
Malibu's
musket.
Most Wanted and the Scream movies he was in. Jamie Kennedy could do no wrong in my life.
Is he still alive?
No, he is dead. He died in 3.
Wait, what?
No, I'm talking about in real
Oh,
life
real life?
one.
Oh,
I know he died in
Bro,
Scream.
oh. I don't know. Like The shit they keep rebooting this fucking franchise. I don't think Jamie Kennedy dead in real life.
Hold on, I gotta look at
I
what
thought,
because he
I
just
thought you were saying he died in
after-
03.
yeah, that's what I thought you was
said
gonna
he
say.
died in 3. I thought you were saying he died in
No.
03. I was like,
Right, like what?
No. Jamie
Yeah.
Kennedy was out here doing songs with Bob Saget in 03. Pick Bob Saget.
well,
why do you
while they
remember
are off
that?
on their little tangent, is there anybody in the comments that had a chance to watch
Oh, he's 54.
Megan Thee Stallion's doc
Is he
on
alive?
Amazon
Yes.
Prime? In her words,
He's in a Up Darby Township,
who
Pennsylvania.
said her boy just killed off Jamie Kennedy?
I did not. I love Jamie Kennedy.
Is that his real sister in the Scream movies?
I'm trying to look at it, but these comments are going crazy right now.
I used to love Jamie Kennedy Experiment. They used to be on WB. Damn, I forgot about.
I forgot about that too.
Yeah, Jamie Kennedy been out here thugging.
Damn,
No, not us. ToneDef.
I have a hot toddy made with Sir Davis and a nice weed pen. I heard that.
Apparently, everybody's watched it.
Well, Nita said she watched some of it.
I planned to watch it yesterday. But
I watched it because I wanted to make sure that I watched it before
You did the show.
we did the show.
Is that the only reason why you watched it, or were you fapping?
Well, no, I was going to watch it regardless, but I tend to
But did-
procrastinate on certain
But did you
things.
fap?
No,
Okay.
I haven't been masturbating in a while
Why you? What kind of question is that to ask?
because it's Megan.
It's Megan. The fuck?
and this was Megan before she started dropping the cheeks.
Right.
She's full
I
of cheek.
understand who it was. I just felt like, as a brother, I'm not gonna ask you, did you watch something so you can beat your meat?
You talk about people beating their meat on the show all day.
Well, I understand why he asked. It's like, did you finish it or did you
Finish it. Right. See, yeah,
But no,
she was with us.
Emotional
Only
damage.
you take it that way.
no, but
Pause.
so I did watch it. I did watch it, and a lot of people are bringing up how she admitted, in the doc, that she lied to Gayle King about sleeping with Tori. Well, we knew that from the trial.
Right.
She,
Is a liar.
like under oath, she told us the
Shavonda,
truth.
not the court case.
Back to a court case. No, damn it.
I mean, there are some out there that are legal fuckers.
You fapping it is?
The legal system fucks me, so I don't have any room to fuck myself when it comes to courtrooms.
And they fuck you raw.
What? Did you win a court case?
No,
Yes, you did.
Yes, you did.
well,
That was racist.
that wasn't technically a court case,
Wasn't a civil suit,
because that was when I was suing for unemployment.
and you won.
Oh.
You beat the Rico.
I never had sex with my son's father, and I would tell Gayle King this to her face. I heard that.
I never had.
That's what your mother said.
Wait.
I never had sex with my son's father, and I would tell Gayle King that to her face. Yeah, but no, like
What is going on, Shavonda?
That can be taken in so many ways.
Shavonda, stop commenting. Just watch the rest of the show.
Just reboot your kid like everybody else does. Reboot your baby daddy.
no, but it was funny to me because we already knew that
gotta
because
go.
she told the truth at the trial, like when she was under oath. But I don't like how everybody is making such a big deal about that portion, considering all of the groups of people that we have. So I am going to go and I'm going to read a very short list. It's not a long list. It's just
I don't feel like it's news, so I am not litigating it. We know what happened. The HBO document omitted that part, but that wasn't her fault.
yeah, but this is a list of people who don't need to worry about whether Meg Thee Stallion lied about sleeping with that angry little leprechaun. Number 1, you can't even post a nigga without an emoji over his face for you to lie over in the first place.
I seen this post.
Yeah. But you gotta look at everybody that listen and my Facebook friends, so I gotta go through it again.
No,
I'd rather you read it.
I'd rather you read it. I want
wasn't
to hear your words behind
I
it.
wasn't.
Oh.
Besides, it gives me time to do comments.
Oh,
Continue.
yeah. So
Wait,
if
before
you
we go any further, thank you, Krista. This is the award-winning family over here. This is all made possible by both the Deaf Fresh Show and Hoecially Awkward for basically making me continue to pod. So thank you. Thank you to
They
all my
fine.
followers. And Juan says when you come on the pod. Okay, continue. I'm sorry.
Yeah. This water is fucking amazing. It's so cold.
All right.
Because it's been in the fridge for like 2 weeks.
So hoes who be putting emojis over niggas shouldn't be talking. That's a gem.
If you act like you as single as your Facebook profile says you are, but you really got a whole family at home.
Damn.
Sound like niggas. That's a gem.
You've posted how you don't want any chick respectfully coming to you as a woman asking if you're fucking the same dude.
That's definitely a gem.
Now, if you do actually claim your spouse, but embarrass them or get embarrassed by them regularly.
Damn.
I see a lot of that on the internet.
Damn, my timeline getting smaller and smaller.
Facts.
You are known for being a pathological liar and volunteer lies for reasons, just for no reason at all, other than the day fucking ending and why.
Shit. We just
Because
lost
I
family.
saw this
I know a lot of
like
niggas
we just
that
lost family members.
Man, just lie.
for no reason. But you talking about some man, she a liar.
No, nigga, you are.
Liars go lie. You would fucking know, wouldn't you?
You are, sir.
What you doing, bro? Oh, that man that believes. What the fuck, fam?
Shavonda, what is wrong with you?
Like, bro, you are in aisle 7 grabbing
she
chips
throwing
off the
names
shelf.
out?
Like, are you
Marshall
tagging
Duke.
somebody or are you throwing names out?
Right. Please let that be a tag and not like a shot.
Number 6, you done lied on your dead ass homie so much they're in hell wondering if you were the op that got him off in the first place.
Number 6 is special because
Talking about some, well, she lied on her mama, bro. You lie on everything every day. You put
You
shit
just
on
lie,
everything.
period.
on my grandma, I didn't do that.
You lie like a rug.
I've heard old people say that.
Number 7, you have or have had a sneaky link. What the fuck do you think the sneaky part means?
This is true. Y'all tend to forget the sneaky part.
And last but not least, and this is only for this list, because trust me, it's a lot of shit that can go between here. If you know damn well, if I asked you right now who you fucking, especially publicly, you wouldn't tell me shit. So if you do any of those things, you commenting on Meg lying about whether she slept with Tori or not, go sit your ass in the corner immediately.
Okay.
Immediately.
So first of all, Shavonda ain't shit. Because she asks, it's my mama. Why can't I lie on her?
Yeah.
I mean, that's facts though.
Don't lie on your mama unless you don't like her. Now,
Why
I don't
All
know.
my homies all the time.
Which brings us to Devin, who is once again right on
I
time.
tell my niggas when I die, go ahead and lie on my name. Look, this is me giving
No,
you
don't put that
permission.
shit on Juan.
See? But
No.
yeah, you put it on your homies.
Listen.
A true friend.
Listen. When I die, if you be like, man, on Mimi grave, go for it because I'm getting cremated anyway.
I'm not reading Mario's.
Mario, people lie. Mimi don't lie. I've lied about some tavern pussy on whiskey. I've done some tragic shit and will continue to lie. Fuck that. Walks the corner. No, I'm not saying that if you've done those things, you have to go to the
Pussy?
corner. What I'm saying is if you were guilty of any of those things, but you were commenting about Meg lying about Tori, trying to make it seem like her lying about having a sexual relationship with him automatically
eliminates
discredits
what happened.
Yeah, like it just, oh well, that means that she's not credible, to say what happened or whatever.
Niggas
Bro,
lie on their dick all the time.
All the time. All the time.
I mean, in a court of law, though.
In the court of law, she told the truth.
Right, and that's where it mattered the most.
That's
Exactly.
what she tell you.
She didn't have to tell Gail shit, but when it mattered, when she put her hand on that motherfucking Bible and said, I swear, she told the truth.
And that's cool. You are right. You are absolutely right. By no stretch of the imagination did she have to tell anybody but the people of the court of law the truth. But you're a public figure, and whether you come out and say what happened or what didn't happen, once you lie, you lie. The court of public opinion is calling you a liar.
But
So-
that's my point.
Whoop her
The
ass.
people who have that opinion, that so-called public court, they be guilty of this shit trying to judge somebody for lying.
But
That's my whole point.
It ain't just them though. It's other people that have the thought that, well, you lie. Why you lie?
Didn't she lie in the beginning to actually protect his ass?
Yeah.
Because damn.
So, and then people were holding that. They're like, well, she said that What happened?
We got a Jesus Devontae Christ.
All right.
Shout out to
We
Mario.
really do got to get our podcast bingo going.
Like, shout out to Mario for winning the Devontae Christ Award today.
Yeah, we do. We have to finally get that.
Tavern. Yo, Mario be aging himself so bad in the comments
Hold
because Tavern is crazy. Tone don't even use the word Tavern, and I know for a fact I know how old Tone is.
Mario might as well just say saloon pussy.
Only
Saloon Poon.
Saloon Poon is crazy.
While you high to him, I said it.
Saloon Poon is.
Saloon Poon.
Can we put parentheses? Slot thought saloon Poon.
Poon. Slot
That,
thought and saloon
gotta
poon.
go. Slot thought and some saloon Poon. That's crazy.
It doesn't change what he did. She lied about her lie. Isn't the same as him shooting her.
In a moral equation, right?
Our election lied to us daily.
Yeah, because we definitely finna tell some lies on Tuesday this week.
Yeah,
At
but
first, she was saying nothing. Then she went on Instagram and I screen recorded. Yeah, because she said she was basically trying to protect the ignorant nigga.
I feel like she really don't know who shot her. I feel like she just know she was shot.
She just know that her foot was tingly.
No, you
Right.
did that. Like when you watch
did
the
that
doc,
shit?
like if you haven't, like if you didn't follow like the court case and when shit was coming out during that time, if you watch the doc, like they played Tory's jail call. He did that shit.
Oh, he did that shit.
He did that shit. They play. So y'all haven't heard his jail call at all in this entire time.
I'm not interested.
You know what? I wasn't interested in the whole conversation.
It's not about being interested, but it's certain shit that I don't be interested in. But because I have a podcast, I still
You do your homework.
I
on it.
didn't plan on talking about this on
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, so that jail call, he did that shit.
Yeah,
He-
some of
he
the shit
definitely
we
did.
stay away from on purpose.
He was like, man, I know she probably never ever go speak to me again, but like, and then was going like he did that shit. He did that shit.
Hold on, Mario has responded. A tavern sells food and liquor. A bar just sells alcohol. A saloon has cowboys. Fuck y'all. I like using the exact terms. Saloon.
Okay, but
A saloon.
apparently this tavern sold more than food and liquor if you got a bitch.
Okay, hold on. Wait a minute. I was
Also
at City-
sold some pussy to you.
I was
Wait.
at City Social this weekend, and it was a whole gang of cowgirls in the back because they came in with boots and had to. So technically, was I at a saloon that night then?
That was some saloon poon.
Some saloon, and there was a lot of saloon going on. One of them had, yeah.
You fucked that saloon poon?
Not at all kind, sir.
Too much woman.
I am not getting stabbed.
Why would they stab you?
Not them.
A
yeah,
saloon
that's
is a room or establishment where alcoholic drinks are served over a counter.
Over. Sound like a bar to me.
Over a counter.
What is a saloon versus a bar? A bar, also known as a saloon. So
I mean, bars sell food too now.
Yeah, that's where the best chicken be at.
That is a true statement.
So Mario pulled
Hey,
up.
so saloons was also like a local swap meet in the Wild West. To say saloons serve customers such as fur trapper. Oh, never mind. I thought it was saying they had they were selling furs.
Saloon got them double doors that just swing open.
Swing open, dog. It means it never could be cold around a saloon because you couldn't.
Right, because they got no place to
They
close,
got to close the
damn
door. Hey, Mario, was a tavern playing the whispers on the jukebox?
And the beat goes on or some shit.
And the beat goes on.
Damn, Mario's probably in a tavern where you play a nickel, and it probably get you like 6 hours worth of songs.
6 hours of 6 hours worth of music for 5 cents is crazy.
Dog, can we change topics now, man?
I'm sorry.
I don't know. Remember Columbia Plus? What was that? Columbia
12
Publishing
CDs
House?
for a
You got
Bro,
12 CDs
everybody
for a penny?
scammed them, bro.
Dog,
You got 12 CDs for a penny. Is wow.
dog, there's
everybody
no
scamming,
way in
bro.
hell they made money. No way in hell they made money.
They did off the white people because the white people was probably honest. Niggas in the hood,
Niggas, no.
absolutely not.
We get our 12 CDs. That's it.
They put
Absolutely
that,
not.
that Columbia shit right on the back burner with Blockbuster and Planet Video, all that shit.
And they started, if you actually did buy the 2 extra CDs, then they randomly every month just started sending you a random new CD that came out. That's how I got hooked on the Spice Girls.
I didn't know they still had Netflix red boxes.
Yeah,
I'm gonna go back to that shit because Netflix now has tiers
I noticed
to
that.
the point where they lock content.
They lock new movies.
So it used to be, the what you paid for your tiers as far as Netflix, it used to be based off of how many accounts can watch at one time.
Right.
Then
Okay.
it got to a point where it's like, okay, might be ad supported. You might have ads if you don't, pay for this one. But it was largely based off of how many people could watch at one time. That's how
Yep,
Netflix
that's
works.
how it used to be.
Now, if you have like the basic Netflix plan, they're locking content. So
The
you
basic
don't
one you
have
get-
access to every video.
And you can't be outside your house to you. Like if I put Netflix on my phone, I have to be in the house once a week for it to recognize me being connected to the house internet. I can't be over by my mom's house for a whole week. It'll say, no, you're
Netflix
not
better
here.
get y'all shit together before.
Yeah, because I will go back to Redbox and start bootlegging. shit
Y'all
like I
better
used to
get
do.
So
this
before we
shit
go any
together
further-
before January 1st. Because if you put Monday Night Raw behind a fucking paywall,
They will.
I'm gonna be hot as a motherfucker.
They will.
Especially because we already paying for this shit.
No, you know what? I take that back. They won't because they're going to play their commercials during commercial breaks.
Ugh, that means Raw gonna look like the WWE. It's gonna look like Peacock.
It is. That's exactly what they're going to do.
When you don't have Peacock Premium, you gotta watch some stupid ass Applebee's ads.
Oh.
No, they play the
Why the other niggas who got the real shit get to watch the hype package?
You
But
go ahead and
anyway,
pay the extra $10. So let's go ahead and let's get these Mario jokes off because the comment has gone crazy on this nigga.
I don't buy tavern pussy, but I will pay for them chicken wings and put the slow jam on the jukebox.
Gee, man, what kind of chicken wings?
Mario was at the tavern with his last $2.
Oh man.
Hey yo, I am not that goddamn old.
To call back to that particular joke, where'd it go? It
Oh,
was something about him being 55.
Smooth
There-
55. The last $2
All right.
for the jukebox.
Shavonda says she owed Columbia House a smooth 6 G's.
Yeah, I'm getting there. Mario has some bar flies in a frenzy.
Bar fly is crazy. You niggas.
Hey, Mario
old.
was he was playing tag.
Mario used to be showing up with the Spanish fly to put in the old fashioned.
Wait a minute. What?
6 G's is a lot. We definitely had an extensive collection thanks to Columbia House. It's above us now. Shout out to Smut.
I'm 47. Taverns are
Yeah,
usually more
so-
upscale and sophisticated than bars and may offer a wider selection of drinks and food. I am
Okay,
not with you.
So inside joke. I never knew what the word smut was, but when me and Udea was younger, her nickname that my mom used to always give her was Smut.
Bro, that's nasty.
Nasty work.
And I never understood what that was. So when I got older, I would always have to apologize. I was like, dog, that is a horrible nickname to have had.
That is
I'm
crazy.
over 40 and I'm canceling all this shit. God damn.
But no,
Mario,
look-
I'm
look-
47. Taverns are usually more upscale and sophisticated than bars and may offer a wider selection of drinking food. I am not with y'all. So basically,
Applebee's a tapper.
while everybody's at City Social, Mario's upstairs with his pinky out drinking from Link with the old ass cigar.
Mario, he seemed like a cigar lounge guy.
Yeah, he's definitely a cigar lounge kind of a nigga.
Cigar lounge with the live jazz
Y'all
and
got
shit.
Mario fucked up. Mario be in the trenches with the hoes doing poetry.
I mean, poetry can be done anywhere.
Yeah.
No, but he specifically be in the trenches. He
But
be
no.
down there like 10 bucks too.
But now backtracking
like
to like
cigars.
with the Megan situation as far
No,
as
you
like
didn't
with
air me
the-
out like that.
with
Hey,
the-
fam,
the line
somebody
about the
needs to
glass.
hear this story because that's tragic.
with them saying as far as like with Meg lied or like even about her initially lying about
Yeah, we still here.
the glass. It's because we never finished because we got
Right.
sidetracked.
Mario fought. And it's
I
tavern
know.
poon
But why she lie?
Like about what?
Just why she lie?
to
What?
protect him at first.
Yeah.
No, like that's cool, but like if you gonna just call me a slide anyway, why lie?
Because she
If
didn't.
I
know-
don't mean nothing to you,
but she didn't know he
She's
was
talking
going to do that. She didn't know he was going to be
Yeah,
a bitch ass nigga after she really.
she was like, I only
No,
fuck.
what,
She
no,
was
what
like, I
are you
only,
talking
she
about?
was like, I only fucked dog like 3 or 4 times, and every
no,
time
when
we
you said
fucked,
why
we
lie?
drunk.
What are we talking about? Because I had just mentioned the glass. Are you talking about why did she lie about fucking him?
Yeah.
Because that wasn't nobody biz. First of all, why was that even a thing? Like, bro, we here to talk about why I got shot, and you're like, hey, was he digging in them guts?
But
Because whether he was or not, that don't justify this nigga putting a bullet in me.
As a journalist, that's what I'm gonna ask you though.
Right, and as a person who didn't feel like telling you my personal fucking business at that time,
then why the fuck you sitting here?
Because if
you can go live to the fucking internet, but you're not finna come sit in Gayle King face because this is journalism, bitch. So I don't give a fuck what Rock Nation said. I don't care what Rock Nation said. Don't ask you. I'm gonna ask you what I want to ask.
That wasn't on my list of questions.
You said what?
Whoop their ass.
That wasn't on my list of questions.
Okay, I know it wasn't on your list of questions, but it was on my list of questions.
Whatever
Rock Nation said,
and you go get whatever answer I give you.
Well,
she lied.
So now you lying.
I'm here to talk about.
And that's cool. You got shot. We understand. It's very sad that you got shot. But why did you get shot? This shit stemmed from something. So maybe if y'all wasn't fucking, would nobody got shot?
If you wasn't an angry nigga who felt like it was okay to just pull out a gun that you shouldn't have had in the first place because you was a felon.
I am never saying that he should have shot this girl.
I didn't say you said he should have. I'm saying what could have avoided it was you not being a felon in possession of a firearm in the first place that you shouldn't even fucking have. That's like
you fucking your homegirl nigga could avoid this too.
If I go and I get into a car accident,
right?
Because actually this just happened here. So, a chick got T-boned because of a police chase.
Right. Okay.
She wasn't involved in the police chase. It was the police chasing another car. She gets T-boned.
Right.
She was the victim in this case because she was T-boned. But guess who was going to jail?
Why she going to jail?
Because she didn't have a license. That accident could have been prevented had she not been on the road because she didn't have a license. So they're looking at it like
that's very true. That's probably what they're gonna tell you. They're like, nigga, you ain't got no L's. You should have been out here in the first place.
Right. So it's like, yes, it's fucked up. You know what I'm saying? That you was in this accident. But it's like if you wasn't on the road.
I'm not blaming nobody, but it's just when you look at the events of what happened in this situation, a lot of shit could have been avoided.
I said she lied because he is a micromac and she was ashamed. And she had every reason to be ashamed because we saw Tory hair after the fact. I'd have been ashamed too.
He had hair missing in the middle.
But wasn't her friend fucking dog first?
I don't like. Is that who it was? Because I never. Now that's one part I never knew if it was Tory or if it was another guy that they were talking about.
No, that like the
because that part has always been
the story that I keep hearing. Like when I listen to other people talk about it, is that her friend, Meg's friend, what was her name? Kelly? Yeah. She was fucking Tory first.
Yes.
And then Meg went behind her and fucked Tory. So again, why are you fucking your homegirl nigga?
Or whatever situation.
Whatever situation that they in though.
He's for everybody.
Maybe everybody don't feel that way.
I guess I can't judge that because we're in a full circle of niggas who fuck behind each other.
This is a true statement.
This is true. But
they just lucky that they ain't been shot yet.
I'm mature enough to tell my nigga like, hey, if I like Shorty, she off limits. Don't put your hands on Shorty. I don't give a fuck if we not together.
There is a clip, and I didn't send it. There's a clip about that.
But I'm saying, like, if I like a girl, I'm mature enough to be like, hey, bro, I'll fuck with her like that. Don't do that.
But that's never.
Whether you do it or not, I told you off rip that I feel a way about her. Don't do that.
So they had that conversation.
So that's what I'm saying. I don't know. But then if y'all not having this conversation, y'all friendship look funny in the light. Because why would you go and fuck your friend?
Oh, yeah, Tommy said yes, her friend was fucking him. She said she was drunk and down for whatever.
Just like again.
Yeah, because I knew that there was a guy that was in the mix, but I was never clear on if Kelsey was
in
fucking
the mix.
Tory.
Yeah.
And it's like niggas who can sing or make some, like they really just get anything. Because I don't see how either one of them fuck them.
Yeah, niggas can sing that.
And maybe it's just a thing. Is it because Meg is taught because she seemed to have a thing for short angry?
He was trying
the baby.
He was trying to hit the trifecta. He had fucked Kelsey. He had fucked Meg. And had they not came back and got folks out that motherfucking pool, he was fucking a Jenner that night. He was on level 3. These motherfuckers came back and I'd have been. I'm not leaving. You two motherfuckers going about y'all business. I'm finna fuck this Jenner bitch.
Why are you like
what Mario said?
Because that's what he was on.
Mario said, after I smash, she could haul coal in that hustle box. Been there, done that, don't care.
Hustle
This
bar?
is why he goes to saloons. That is how a man who gets saloons
I'm
just
saying,
talks.
like,
So for me, I have had not only people go behind me and fuck on my dudes, like
That's nasty.
motherfuckers have had babies by my old work.
That's,
And I've never gotten
that's egregious.
I've never been upset about it.
You shouldn't be.
Like motherfuckers was so bold, they was fucking in the car in front of my crib while I was upstairs. Like
probably eating a sandwich or something, watching cartoons, watching TV. Like, damn, man, I'm trying to enjoy my Sunday afternoon. This is what you motherfuckers out here do.
man, like, but it's like I've never gotten to the point where I wanted to beef with them about that shit. It's just like, all right, that's how you move. It is what it is.
Right.
Because for me, I'm like,
you built different.
yeah.
Everybody don't play by them rules.
Yeah. Like so, I'm like, bro, if a nigga going, he going.
That is
like
true.
Because it was a motherfucker who like every time you turn around, like she was trying to get whoever I was dealing with at the time. If she was around, she was doing little subtle shit trying to get him to notice her. Like she wasn't like flat out in his face flirting with him or little shit like that all the time, but it was like little shit like bending over or doing little shit, like just trying to get their attention. And it's like, I didn't sweat like, bro, if the nigga go, he go. I'm not finna be mad and beef with you over that shit.
I just want
females will fuck behind women they want to be. I didn't believe it till I got grown. Girl code my ass. Facts, Mario.
I just want Meg to embrace what she trying to market. If that's the case, if you're a hot girl, be a hot girl. If you're not a hot girl, then don't say you're a hot girl.
Well, you're allowed to outgrow being a hot girl.
The video I just sent you last.
In that,
women come together, we just get so powerful. It gets the men shaking.
Hey, you got to start over.
I feel like when women come together, we just get so powerful. It gets the men shaking.
That should be a possession that no one gets to know about until they know about it.
What image are you putting out to young women?
My issue is with them giving false empowerment. Look at what we're listening to women say right now.
She's a terrible example to be a mother and or
we weren't talking
wife.
about her being a mother or a wife.
Totally degrading. And the same people who make it will lecture you about you hate women or something.
You have to admit, it's a really graphic song.
Only in a repressed patriarchal society where people consider a woman's pleasure graphic.
Men literally rap about gangbangs, passing them to the homies, giving bitches Percocet, but the worst thing you heard is me talking about my coochie. That's crazy. When you're a woman that embraces sexuality, people feel like, why do you matter? You're a fucking slut anyway. And I feel like that's why it was so easy for people to dismiss the fact that I was assaulted. We need to.
Yeah, I had to record that off my phone because, Prime don't be letting you screen record shit.
Whoop their ass.
Yeah, but I felt that because whenever niggas feel like your sexual history comes into play about any type of assault, I feel like people feel like they can dictate whether you can be a victim or not based off of.
I'm a victim.
I don't think her rapping about her pussy warrants you should be shot.
It's from a song.
No, that's not why I'm looking at you like that. That hood, thin as shit.
Yeah, it's one of them t-shirt ones, not an actual hoodie.
Yeah, I was like, damn, it's thin.
You think I'll be out here in the blistering cold of Wisconsin with this thin-ass video?
You might. I don't know, Tom.
Nah, bro.
Trying to be sexy for the house.
I don't know. I'll get stabbed. Stop that.
Ain't nobody go stab.
Yeah, she will.
Not on my watch.
And that's the put. That was the put. Mario said, "I do not talk down on Meg because I listen to Too Short and Pimp C and Two Live Crew." Exactly. And most of the people who are complaining from our generation have done the same thing. Like me, as an example, I was my dad's only daughter at the time, and my dad used to play nothing but all of those hits. My dad didn't play no R&B around me. My dad didn't play shit that a young girl should be listening to. This is the shit that my father played around me. As a kid, one of my favorite songs was Cocktails. Why was that one of my favorite songs?
Because the type of music she make got to do with a nigga pulling a gun.
That's because bald-headed niggas rhetoric is always because you are not the typical subservient woman who stays at home.
If Meg rapped
and
about
caters to her man, you don't deserve to be protected.
Bro, if she rapped about praising fucking Jesus and he shot her, they would still be saying.
I know they will. The internet is fickle. You're never gonna win.
Yeah, but even with the point about her initially lying to protect him, like, because she explained that in full, like on a doc, and she was like, my main thing is like, I don't want to tell them that I got shot, because now what happens? They know that he got a gun. Like, I don't want to watch them kill this man in front of me, because the police shoot first and say fuck the questions. So as soon as they know that it was a gun in play, niggas getting laid down, and I don't want that on my conscience.
I mean, it might not be the worst idea, like now, like 4 years later.
Well, and I can attest it because
might not been the worst idea.
No, but I can say that because it's like, as a black woman, I've been in that position. Like, I have been in that position.
You should have sent folks.
No, but the only difference
she didn't
is,
know that at the time,
right? But the only difference is it was another black man that was an officer who responded, and he gave me this whole lecture about how I needed to think about what I was doing and all this shit, and how I could possibly ruin the rest of his life by pressing charges and all this shit. And it's like he assaulted me and took my wallet off me, which was considered that strong arm robbery.
Right. So we should have sent his ass to strong arm jail.
So you physically assault me and you took my property. That is strong arm robbery. But then I have this black police officer standing in front of me, and instead of consoling me or instead of protecting me, instead of making sure I was okay, he was more worried about protecting the future of this young black man who he felt had this, just promising outlook.
Ain't this
moving
nigga still
forward.
Terrorizing people?
Exactly.
Maybe that officer.
This man assaulted every fucking woman after me that he has ever dated and has done nothing but accumulate fucking restraining orders. So that so-called future that I was coerced into protecting is in and out of jail and being violent towards women every chance he gets. So all I think about is, had I told the truth about what happened that day and stuck to it and be like, nah, bro, we finna take this shit all the way through, he wouldn't be the fucking menace that he is now.
I bet if somebody hot two and put two in his ass, motherfuckers.
But it's like, so I understood trying to protect somebody that didn't hesitate to hurt you, because we don't want to see something bad happen, even though they did some bad shit to us.
Nah, niggas going to jail on my watch.
So yeah, I got exactly why she would do that. And in my situation, it wasn't even nothing that I had to worry about as far as like with a gun or anything. And with the climate and shit of what was going on during their time, absolutely not. I'm not finna tell you that in a car full of black people is guns somewhere. Because now you're not even finna treat me as a victim. Now you go treat all of us like criminals.
I want to know why people still care.
Talk about what?
This situation.
Well, her doc just came out, so it's everything.
I'm like, look, whether you lied or didn't lie, whether you shot or shot, folks in jail for the next 10 years, it's cool. Justice was served.
But and that's the thing. You would think, and this is what she was talking about in her doc, like, you would think that once that happened, everything is over and it's done. But it's like now she feel like she's still getting harassed and all of this shit because people are mad at her because he's in jail and they still fucking with her. They still doing all this shit. So it's like she's still not getting peace from this situation, even though the person who assaulted her is in jail.
Well, that's because there's always as long as we are living and breathing, it's always going to be two sides to everything. There are going to be people that's going to be like, yes, he did that, he should go to jail. And there are going to be people that be like, no, why did you put this innocent man in jail? He did not shoot you. And yes, you're going to get harassed. That's the life you signed up for when you was like, I want to be famous. It's fucked up and nobody should go through it. Everybody should have the right to live a peaceful life, but that's the shit that they don't tell you that you signed up for when you become famous.
Yeah, then she was talking about like motherfuckers talking about some, and they were, because they were showing like like tweets and stuff like on the screen and like TikToks and shit. Motherfuckers was like, you should have aimed higher and should headshotted her and blah blah blah. Like niggas is sick.
That's wild.
Niggas is sick. And she's like, so now I got anxiety about performing because it's like all these people in the crowd. I don't know who's who in this crowd. You know what I'm saying? Like anything could happen. So he is about to get back some of that time on appeal. The appellate court just accepted his case. It was his first offense. They probably give him back 3 or 4 years. Man, fuck him. He ain't no fucking U.S. citizen.
Right.
Fuck cool. That little midget man. Cool. That's it. That's all.
They let the real nigga out of jail anyway. But we don't talk about that later. They let the real nigga out of jail anyway. So
they let a couple of them out.
Don't even matter. Tory Lanez could stay in that motherfucker. Big slime home now. He gonna make all this shit right.
Please show that video of him hopping off the chair at Sway in the morning. He was the same height, bro.
I'm still laughing at Trey, who's probably shorter than him.
Somebody a midget.
Calling somebody else.
Yeah, that's wild. That's midget on midget violence.
It's like, speaking of midget on midget violence, have you seen the midget wrestling show?
I'm not watching
it. It's a reality show.
She finally said, "Thug home."
We just gonna forget about Meech just because it was last week or something.
Meech ain't finna put the rap game back together.
We don't know that.
Thug finna put the rap game back together.
Thug is on
that nigga said, look, I'm home. All you bitch ass niggas gonna squash all that beef and we're gonna get back to making money. Because we're gonna have to do something because I can't talk no gang shit for like, 15 years. So we're gonna have to make some happy jams.
15 years. Bro,
we gotta make some happy jams.
This nigga is gonna start making Barney jingles.
Christian music.
Thug like out Durkin.
Yeah.
That's the other side of the coin.
Thug out Durkin.
So is it just
if Dirk doing what they said he did, he should be in there.
Should he? Because the other day you was like, hey, he rides for his homie. So
I mean,
well, okay.
If he really got the get back.
From my understanding, he told the guy, don't do anything that will lead back to him, but the guy paid for it with his credit card, with the company credit card.
Why would you? That's stupid.
He paid for the flight over.
Who pays for the assassin with a credit card?
I don't know. I thought niggas got
that's what I'm
duffel bags.
Like just duffel bags and briefcases is how you make exchange.
Niggas just out here cash apping and Zelle with the attachment.
Right.
Murder for hire. What the fuck wrong with
like, bro, you supposed to use the offshore bank account. Like, do we not learn anything?
New details were revealed in the arrest of rapper Lil Durk, who was taken into federal custody in Florida on murder for hire charges. The Chicago rapper's arrest came just 1 hour before he was slated to leave the country on a flight to Italy, new documents obtained by NBC Chicago showed. According to the FBI, officials were alerted by the U.S. Customs and Border Protection that the rapper, whose real name is Devontae Dirk Banks, had been booked as a passenger on 2 international flights Thursday. One flight was from Miami to Dubai and another from Fort Lauderdale to Switzerland. Neither flight was boarded, however.
Okay, so he was going to get his offshore account,
he was
which
trying
is
to
why
get
he
the
was
fuck out
going
of
to
here.
Switzerland.
Let me see.
What happened to the days
I'm gonna get down to
briefcase money exchangers?
Not with these new niggas.
This is why white folks don't get caught.
But again, like, look, murder for hire is so wrong. It's very wrong.
No, it's not.
Look, Tone, in this situation, it is very wrong.
No, it is not.
That shit carried a death penalty or a life sentence. It's very wrong.
But if the person who needs to be got, I'll be cool chilling in hell for a while.
Why is this on the USjustice.gov website? Chicago rapper Lil Durk arrested on complaint alleged. Like, bro, this is on the U.S. Attorney's Office website.
Murder for hire, nigga.
Because Durk is on the Supreme Court justice playlist. Okay.
Again, like I was saying, murder for hire is never good. But
and then on top of it, like Mario just
said,
they shot the wrong nigga.
That's crazy.
So now
paying for the hit and then killing the wrong motherfucker.
Paying
y'all
for the
is all
that
bad.
Nigga in Cash App note is bananas.
Paying for a nigga to die on the Amtrak.
I hope they don't look at Cash App notes, because if so, like Tone going to jail,
you go to jail.
My ex going to jail.
Because the way me and Mimi send money back and forth to each other, you swear we really moving.
I be like coke and hookers.
What I say? Cocaine and slots.
That's crazy. I think he's gonna get out of jail. I think he'll be
Devontae, cash. Dog, you gotta kill. Dog, like when you go back home to the Assassin's Guild meeting, and you gotta get your assignments and whatnot, and they find out you
killing the wrong person.
Then you get demoted to like animal hits only. You the nigga now who get hired who have to put the horses down when they can't run no more.
Bank and flight records show that an OTF member and close associate of Banks coordinated and paid for 5 co-conspirators to travel from Chicago to California on the day before the murder. Around the time the one-way flights were purchased, Banks told the OTF associate booking the flights, "Don't book no flights under no names involved with me." So it wasn't him that did it. It was somebody else that did it. So I guess he was like, oh, well, he said don't book it under no names involved with him, but he ain't say nothing about the funds.
So that's
why
excuse.
You can't pay street niggas to do shit.
So you gotta keep a white
guy.
You
was like, so.
And later that day, the same day the hitman traveled from Chicago to California, Banks also traveled to California in a private jet with another conspirator, Kevon London Grant, aka Cuz or Vonnie. And later that day, he purchased ski masks for the shooters to use to commit the murder and paid using a credit card in Banks' name for the other co-conspirators' hotel room.
Why are they not buying any of this shit in cash?
Go to the ATM machine, take 500 out, buy the petty stuff.
See, again, this is why you cannot go get niggas from your block to do things. He was like, hey, bro, don't put my name in it. He was like, all right, fam, we won't say it was you, but we're going to use the OTF credit cards.
Yeah, that's why you can't base street niggas to do shit. It's an actual fact.
Because you can't. Because if I tell you not to put my name in any of this, do not. Why would you think that it's okay to use the company credit card?
This is the time.
That's
where
like
it's okay to not bring your boys with you as you climb the ladder of success.
Because at this point, like, it's not even safe to go to a Walgreens and get a preloaded card because they can run the camera back. They can get the serious. Okay, where was this gift card purchase type shit? Like, I would be too scared of them being able to trace it. I watch Criminal Minds and shit. All right, you're not finna trace this back to me going to Walgreens on MLK and Locust and buying a preloaded gold Visa card.
No, this is how you do it. This is what you do.
You don't go to an ATM. Get cash back at the register.
You know what else I think? This is another reason. Like, I hope he don't go to jail, but this is another reason why he should go to jail. Every interview that I've ever seen with Lil Durk, he got mountains of fucking money. So you just walk around with 50 G's just in the bag.
Blame Mayweather for that.
What is this about?
Blame Mayweather for that.
Why are we using credit cards and I'm walking around with $1 million in cash?
Because it's not.
Bro, trying to get a tax write-off on an assassination is wild.
Indubitous work. Just these niggas. Oh my lord.
This is why you're supposed to have a petty cash fund.
Bro, claiming an assassination on your taxes as a business expense.
Dog, I know American Express was looking at the fucking printout for that month's statement.
Like, what is the conversation when we get back to the meet out? Because first of all, the shit was hot anyway. Like, why are y'all killing niggas next to the Beverly Center in broad daylight? I understand being gangster. You do your thug shit. But why is a gas station in broad daylight in the whitest part of LA?
I don't really think.
And that's what y'all on, bro? Just hopped out ski mask and the sun is beaming on you niggas.
At this point, I don't think the hitman shot the wrong nigga. I think these niggas told them the wrong person.
No, they was right. He was there. They just didn't execute the hit correctly. When they shot into the car, they were, first of all, they was on the wrong side. That's how you hit the wrong nigga. And again, it's in broad daylight. You really can't do too much in broad daylight. That's why you need to be accurate with what you fucking doing. If you doing shit in broad daylight, you jackasses.
So you paying for a hit, but you don't get a professional hitter.
Right. You should have got a nigga who could have sat on a roof and hit him from 30 yards away.
There's a lot of ex-Marines who ain't got shit to do.
But get paid to kill niggas.
Niggas like,
and you paid some niggas from your block who just ski mask, True Religion hoodies on, fucking skinny jeans, and they gotta run with. Like y'all stupid.
Because if I got a difference in the business funds for that, it's really like
everybody should.
Life is hard.
Having an issue with 1099 because you paid an assassin more than $600 so that you can properly claim it.
Man, I feel
get
like
the 1099 for the assassin.
If we all gonna go to jail and y'all gonna live this reckless, that should, when the cops got to this scene, they shouldn't have been asking anybody in a vehicle a question. They should have been opening doors and dead bodies should have been falling out. If we gonna do shit like that in broad daylight, kill everybody.
That is true.
That's all even if we hit the wrong nigga, we'd have double back around the corner and hit the right nigga. Because if we gonna kill niggas in broad daylight, kill everybody.
Dirk finna do time just because he got dumb niggas on his team.
And that's the fucked up part. Like, you were now pinched because y'all had
niggas.
this poorly executed plan. So now you were going to jail and it didn't even work. That is the worst part of it. It's not
You
going
about
to
to
jail.
do 15
It's going
easy.
to jail for literally nothing because what you wanted to happen didn't even happen. But because you tried to make it happen, you got to go to jail because you even attempted to make it happen. No, if I'm going to jail, bro, I'm going for the right.
Mario said, then wonder why the police at their house. Someone snitched. No, nigga, you left a whole paper trail. I know a nigga who called the plug from his house phone. If you want to keep that gutter BMF, you got knocked because Southwest was taking weight and locations on the phones. Niggas be nigging.
If you really wanted your get back, bro, you should just did it yourself.
You going to do time like you did anyway.
Because, I mean, in actuality, you threw your life away because your homie didn't know how to control his emotions. There is no way that you, in this whole situation, bro homeboy was actually, he wasn't in the wrong. If you chilling and a motherfucker walk up and start punching on you, and I'm strapped, I get out of the car, I'm letting that motherfucker go because I'm finna clear the scene. So I don't give a fuck who gets hit. My bad, King Von's dead. You shouldn't have got out your car punching on my homie. You just stayed in your car, you probably wouldn't have to fight for your life. That's a fight you lost, my guy. Where am I wrong? You wanted to fight my nigga, and now fight these bullets. And
that's where you're wrong.
Right, bruh.
Is that not what happened?
I'm not saying that's not what happened.
You got out your car and punched my nigga, and now you punching your ticket in the heavens call center.
Teach your mans how to squabble.
Yeah.
I should teach my nigga how to squabble?
You said, where was you wrong at? I'm like, bro, your nigga getting punched in the head ain't no justification for you to just come out and Swiss cheese a nigga. Teach your man how to squabble.
It was 6 of them. They approached the car in a very aggressive manner. And punched and beat the shit out of Quanto. He got out of the car. He's like, nah.
I said, punching your ticket is crazy.
Yeah, you punched this man. Now you punched his ticket. Hey, look, I'm
Niggas
sorry.
got an egg, fam.
I just
listen to.
I mean, is that not what I'm just saying? Is this not what happened?
Well, anyway,
niggas gonna nig.
Absolutely. Like I just
this is the most I've ever seen you come
because it was very stupid. Like how this whole thing just happened.
I would teach him how to squabble after
two niggas that's beefing is one's in jail now. One is in jail, finna either get the death penalty or do life, and the other one is secluded in fucking Utah and can't leave the state. And these the two niggas that's mad at each other, and 7 niggas is dead because of these 2 niggas.
I gotta get a new favorite rapper.
This is fucking ridiculous. I mean, make the music hit different because if you out here hiring niggas to get whacked. You was really living
We're
these
not
raps.
getting that post-prison album, though.
You living these raps.
We're not getting that post-prison album.
I can't wait till November. Well, I can't wait till the end of this month. He got an album for the drop too. I bet that motherfucker fire. All kind of telling on himself in
All
this album.
proceeds going to bail money.
Last album
Ain't
we
no
ever
bail, nigga.
going on
He's
his
in jail
books.
forever.
All proceeds going on.
He
his
better get
books.
Thug Lawyer on the phone.
He
If
ain't been convicted yet.
Yeah, but he can't come home. It's not like you can bail out and then you need to come back and we'll tell you if you're going to jail or not. No, he gotta sit there.
Yeah, they go hold you.
Yeah, he got no bail. He just in court with nappy blonde dreads and a blue jumpsuit.
Yeah, because when they picked him up, he was headed out the country, so they ain't finna play with that.
It was all you thought you was good. Country, Cook County, my nigga.
That's county, bro.
Fuck around, send your ass back to Chicago.
Yeah, that's wild. It's honestly, it's really just seeing how rap shit really just gets taken to a completely different limit. It's like, bro, go in the studio and get that shit off your chest. You ain't gotta go shoot a motherfucker for it.
That's what happened when you tender dicking.
I haven't heard Tinder dick in a
But I'm just like, bro, any problem you ever see between like two niggas, it usually stem from a woman. And in this whole beef, that's the whole issue.
It is usually a woman somewhere involved.
Yeah. Which is funny because men always trying to make it seem like they're not emotional.
No, we're very emotional.
They always make it seem like we're more emotional than men. And it's like, no, niggas just don't. I think the problem is a lot of guys don't really process what being emotional is. And they think being emotional only counts as lovey-dovey feelings and crying and being sorry. And it's like, no, nigga, jealousy, that is an emotion. Anger, that is a fucking emotion. Envy, that is an emotion. So when you see a nigga and he getting all the hoes and you hating and shit,
that's an emotion.
That's a fucking emotion. When you get pride, that's a fucking emotion. Like that's all of that shit that you niggas kill for are emotions. Most niggas are killing out of emotions because they can't control their emotions. You got embarrassed because a nigga punched you in your shit. Now you finna kill him because you embarrassed out of your emotions. But like, yeah.
I don't know if you can just sit there and let six niggas wail on your homie though. And if just the two of y'all.
I'm not talking about him. Because it wasn't the nigga that got punched that did the shooting. I'm saying the nigga get punched in his shit and now he embarrassed because he done got debo, so now he finna go back and shoot because he embarrassed.
I mean, you could have just went home. You didn't even have to stop here because you wasn't even supposed to be here.
Nobody's supposed to.
He got what he had coming because he was in the wrong place at the wrong time. Yeah, nigga. If we all supposed to go home and then we make a detour and then Tone want to start getting rowdy with a motherfucker.
Mario said, I'm not murdering anyone to get 5 mics. The fuck?
You really slid for Vine, then threw your whole fucking life away. You rap about doing your dirt all by your lonely, and this is not by your lonely.
Yeah, I don't get it. Britt said these niggas stay on their Carl Thomas. It's stressful. Absolutely. But they always want to give us that speech about them being more logical and less emotional than us. This is why women don't need to be president because they so fucking emotional. Nigga, y'all are emotional. Y'all niggas being emotional. Y'all go and blow up every fucking thing. If anything, the women is like, no, we is not gonna go over there and just blow up no women and fucking children because
we got shit to do.
All right.
Yeah, I ain't never seen no woman.
Trump is very emotional. And y'all want to put him in president? No.
Bro, I don't give a fuck if they had a fucking honey badger running for president against Trump. I'm voting for the honey badger.
I actually would trust the honey badger.
The honey
they
badger?
get shit done.
Wait, we talk about a real honey badger? You talk about that nigga that played football?
No, I mean like a real life honey badger.
But they get shit done.
They are
Show me a fight of honey
they
badger.
They are black Air Force energy.
And sometimes you need that.
I would vote for them before I vote for Trump. And their justification for voting for Trump is always, well, we know what we getting with Trump because we know he a racist and we know he this and we know he that.
That
That
don't make it
still
right.
don't make it better.
I
So
still
you
don't want that
don't
nigga
put
in
it
office.
in power.
And then you know what gets me about like when it comes to like government shit, and people are always like, "Oh well, they've been in office this long, but they didn't do this or they didn't do that." And it's like I be wondering if people like know how shit works. Like as a president, you literally can't just do whatever you feel like doing.
Everything has
I
got
think
checks.
that's what niggas think. They think because you are the leader of
When-
a free country that you can just walk in, put your dick on the table, start making laws.
Right.
Yeah, they think the president is like a fancy way of saying king.
You know who the president is? The president of the United States of America is fucking Jack Tunney. He ain't got no real power. You just a figurehead. You just the general manager.
Yeah.
You don't have no say so. You gotta put to change shit. You gotta put it in like when niggas make a formal complaint.
Yeah.
You gotta put a formal paperwork in. Like, hey, look, this law right here. Look, I think we should change it. What do you want to change it to? We get that back to 7 to 10 business days, and then we got to get a notary to look at it because we might not even care.
Yeah. And then it's like if the president be like, "Yeah, I'm the president. This is what I want." They could be like,
They gonna slide that shit.
They gonna
Right?
laugh.
they're like, "Nah."
House of Representatives not fucking with this.
Yeah, right. And then it's like you do that, right? And you get some to the president, and he's like, "Nah, fuck that. I ain't fucking with it." And they be like, "Okay, 2/3 of us say you is fucking with it, so veto overrode." Like,
They'll
Man.
just make him change some shit. Like, bro, we're not fucking with this, but
Yeah,
if you
so-
tweak it a little bit.
but I
We got you.
feel like for the most part, a lot of people do not know that that's how shit works. They feel like because you are the president, anything you say goes.
They didn't
So
pay
you have
attention
the power
social
to just
studies.
the moment that you get in office, you like, all right, change this, like it's fucking drapes. No, that's not how this shit works. You can't just go in and fucking redecorate the country and can't nobody tell you shit. Like there are checks and balances in place to make sure that no one president has complete power.
That's why.
That's what Donald Trump is trying to fucking remove. I don't understand why people think that that's okay.
Because
He want to have absolute power. He want to say whatever he say go.
This nigga want to be Scar and Pride Rock.
Yeah, we can't have that.
First of all, Scar was not wrong. He wasn't.
He might have not been.
He wasn't
He
wrong.
was wrong.
No, he wasn't.
What?
He was next in line until what?
Do you know how lions work?
We got
There
this.
is no next in line. It's
He was next in
one
line.
ring rules them all.
He was next in line.
No.
All I'm saying is Scar lost his whole shit.
He lost everything.
for
He's
saving this bum ass nigga named
Mufasa.
What
That ain't the
Mufasa?
real story.
No, Mufasa really is not of the pride.
Yeah.
They let that nigga
He's
in.
an
You
orphan.
only allow one male lion in, and if you go look at what a pride lion is supposed to look like, they look like Scar, not this soft
Now,
ass
Mufasa
nigga.
had mercy and didn't off Scar. He had mercy, like, you my brother. I'm not even gonna eat you.
And
bro."
that was his downfall, which is why he died the way he did.
Okay, but then
A
that
real
means Scar
ass
is the
lion
villain.
would have killed that nigga on sight and said, "This is my shit."
Right.
That's
So
what Scar did.
Yeah, Scar did what he was supposed to.
Scar did.
Mufasa,
Scar
was-
had to eliminate the problem.
I don't care what nobody says.
Oh,
Scar was not wrong.
Albeit Simba was gonna be fatherless, but fuck it.
Simba wasn't supposed to be born.
Yeah, probably not.
y'all are
Anyway,
nuts.
Why we-
No, but I do. I feel like they don't understand, especially it's like when you have a Democratic president, but you got a fully Republican, like telling you, like, no, we ain't fucking with this. No, we can't. Look at perfect example.
What?
I'm upset because it wasn't Biden that wasn't trying to fucking get my student loans wiped. Every time he tried to do that shit, who shot that shit down?
the Republicans, the Senate,
That
the
was like,
House,
they're like, nah, we good.
Congress.
We ain't fucking with it. That's unconstitutional. We finna make these hoes pay. The same motherfuckers who was $1 trillion in debt is like, no, they gotta pay back their student loans. So for those who may not understand like what we're saying about
Right.
this, imagine having a crip president, right? But everything that he wants to pass for the country has to run through the Bloods.
Y'all better start thinking outside the box. Talk about we tweaking. Scar was a real nigga. I usually go walk in my pride and take over. Bitch ass nigga.
He did.
Get off this mountain, bitch ass nigga.
I saved you. You stabbed me in the back.
Right. I saved you from fucking poverty, and this how you treat me?
That's why I can't wait for this new movie, bruh.
I'll kick your bitch ass off this mountain.
And Disney bet not paying him like he was a bitch ass nigga. Nope. We all know Mufasa's the real villain. Just like we always thought Maleficent was a villain. Maleficent was a great ass mom.
Scar definitely the villain.
The fact that bro said that he think we wrong because we didn't think that.
And then not only was Scar a villain, Scar was an Uncle Tom and shit. He turned on the lions for the hyenas.
Because they turned on him. Okay.
This is my pride.
No.
I saved you, and then they gave you everything. I think I'd be a little upset.
And then
at you
on
too.
top of it, because what you're supposed to do is when a lion has taken over the pride,
You're supposed to fight.
You're supposed to fight to the death or kick the other nigga out. No, you purposely made him stay here so he can watch you destroy what really belongs to him. And then you out here having babies and putting them in the air and shit. Fuck that little nigga.
Yeah, when Rafiki raised up Simba, Scar was like, yeah, I've had enough of this shit. Nah, this is going on too long. Not only did you walk in the front door and take all my shit, you got my bitch, who's supposed to be my bitch, pregnant?
Right. Because all that was supposed to be his. Mufasa basically, what's that? Backdoored him.
Man.
He backdoored him. And before Brick get too extra violent, we are mad at Mufasa, not James Earl Jones.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. He goated.
He goated.
It's not our fault he happened to play it, man. He kind of good at playing bitch ass niggas. He was Darth Vader too.
But where are y'all getting that Scar and Mufasa bosom brothers?
They wasn't. Lions don't stay in the same pride. Once you get adulthood, one of y'all got to go. It is the natural
in the
order.
real world, nigga. This is Disney.
No, because Disney always want to paint niggas as villains, and they wasn't real villains.
Bro. He said,
even in the context of them,
he said, "Is that a challenge?" And he was like, "No, I ain't nothing compared to your brute strength."
Because
like,
he's smart.
Right, but he said that like you got the brawn and I got the brains. I was on the shallow end of the gene pool. Like if that was the case. Why is he discussing genes if they not related?
Gene pool just
he said you got the strength and I got the brains. He said that because they're related.
All lions are related because it's only one daddy that's in the pride anyway. So by definition, Simba and Nala are related, but we ain't questioning that shit.
Right, because they was definitely fucking.
Look,
that's how we got Lion King 2.
I can't question that because I watched Game of Thrones.
A lot of shit, yes. The whole plot of that story started because twins were fucking.
If you was an orphan and I saved you, and then
he wasn't an orphan.
That's the story that they.
That's the story for the new one. Is
that's
he
the
wasn't?
Story that they finna tell.
Basically, Mufasa got kicked out of his own pride because you was a weak nigga.
And then he came
over here. He came over here.
I don't know shit about no new Lion King.
Did you not go with us to see Deadpool? It was a whole big cardboard cutout right next to the entrance.
Well, remember when I saw the aliens poster? Remember I started walking backwards.
That's probably why you didn't see it.
It
was literally right next to it.
Yeah, as soon as I saw the face hugger, I was like, nope.
Yeah,
and that movie was trash.
Yeah, we're getting a new Lion King because it was on the docket. So what was that? Moana 2, right?
Yeah, Moana 2.
Moana 2, we getting Incredibles 3, we getting the Lion King 2, or whatever the fuck story they're gonna tell with this Lion King. Passion of the Christ drops next year on Easter. Get into
I don't know why.
Get into
Just
it.
like we didn't think Joker 2 needed to be made. Passion 2 do not need to be made.
And we're going to see it because we got a pot about it.
We is not going. I'll watch that on bootleg. I am not giving Mel Gibson
Tommy
my
said
money.
y'all spitting lion facts, but y'all just regular ass niggas. You don't speak lion nigga. Scar was a bum ass nigga. He stayed in the hood with a bunch of good ass hyenas.
No, he was forced to kick it with the hyenas because everybody looked at him
Britt
like.
says y'all calling Mufasa a ban is worthy of hands being thrown. Absolutely.
She been mad since I started this whole conversation.
Why you want to fight us?
Because it's like, dog, we are destroying people's childhoods by basically pointing out the fact that Mufasa is a bitch ass nigga.
No, y'all are not destroying our childhoods. Whoever is trying to reboot shit and create their own little story and shit. That's what's going on.
No,
because
I'm going based
that.
off of actual lion facts. The way lions actually really work, Mufasa would be a bitch ass nigga. Because technically he should have kicked Scar out.
Hey, you know how lions really work? They don't fucking speak English.
That's not the way Disney make it seem.
Exactly.
Twice.
Exactly.
Okay. So
and they don't hang out with warthogs.
So Disney is trying to kill y'all childhood. It's not us.
Actually, Disney been on this whole entire. Okay, so we
Bro
used
said, no,
to be racist.
actually, lions live like this. Nigga, actually, lions don't fucking talk.
Lions be like this.
Yo, Disney is trying to do a lot of cleanup.
Right, because like, yeah, back in the days we did used
Like,
to
bro,
be racist.
they turned Simba into a fucking vegetarian so that he wouldn't eat a warthog and a goddamn meerkat.
The fact that a warthog and a meerkat actually hang out together is wild.
Yeah,
I think they based that off of that because they know that. I think
Yeah,
that's
but
what made
mostly-
them do them characters.
Yeah, but technically meerkats won't leave the clan. They all
I just
stay
want
together.
somebody to come out and say that this is all a big connected universe. 'Cause
It is.
you're not gonna tell me that Baloo from the Jungle Book wasn't just looking at these motherfuckers like, y'all crazy over there on Pride Rock. Y'all a bunch of fucking goof ass niggas. But it's like, oh, talking lions is crazy, but it's you
like,
and some gorillas in this.
Disney
motherfucker.
has built a fortune off of talking forest animals, and Tone is trying to tell us what's logical in the fucking
I'm
jungle.
just saying. Villain's got a. He's not a villain.
The fact that Lion King is a stolen movie anyway is crazy.
Big facts. Big all American facts.
Kimber the White Lion is crazy.
Like they stole that whole shit and was like, we don't know what you're talking about. We've never heard of it.
Hey, good, because if it was a white lion, we need to blackwash it like they be doing everything else.
That's what they did.
Exactly.
Oh man, I saw a video when Kev on stage and they was recasting the X-Men if everybody was black.
So that's some wild shit.
I think they had like Denzel playing Magneto.
I can see that. I can see that.
Like
Well-
they did in the Lion's Words with fucking Amazon Prime and shit.
Look, all I'm saying is Disney at this current moment in time is making us sympathize with a lot of villains whose story wasn't that bad.
Yeah, they just living in that villain.
Yeah, because that's what Maleficent is. This whole time when she was like
Oh,
number
now-
one villain.
Now
Now it's
Her-
like, we understand.
her
He was a bitch ass nigga.
pass. They dressed her in black and shit. I was like, all right, this is a bad guy.
She
No.
just, no, it was proof that the king and the queen were just bad parents because she didn't do nothing specifically to hurt the kid. She just said, "Hey, as long as she don't prick her finger by 16, this curse is gonna fall off on his own."
Speaking of Disney, Disney made me hate all of my coworkers at work today
What did they do?
because it makes me realize that I live in a world with fucking teenagers that don't know shit. Now, it's Halloween. Well, it's not Halloween anymore,
But it was
Halloween is
season.
just past.
Okay.
So if you've ever had a retail job in your life, you know that sometimes your coworkers do wild shit like dress up for Halloween. Cool. Most of the white people participated.
They usually do.
So it's like you get a 3-day span. They let you dress up, come to work. They snap your picture. We post it on the wall. People can vote on your
I was
costume.
just gonna say it must be some voting shit.
People can vote on your costume. So before I leave, we're standing looking at the wall, and the people was like, "Oh my god, look at looking at the costumes." But these motherfuckers don't know what these people are, and I'm just like, "How the fuck y'all don't know who Snow White and the 7 Dwarves are?"
Because they haven't rebooted them yet.
Because that like
It's coming, but they haven't done it yet.
when she was looking at the costumes, and she was like, "Well, who are they supposed to be?" And it pissed me clean the fuck off.
Or is this just proof that you're old?
A little bit of A, a little bit of B.
Okay.
I realize I'm old, Tom.
No, I'm just saying, like when we get mad about certain shit
Man,
because the younger generation
Well,
don't
how the fuck
know
y'all
it,
don't know Snow White?
is it more that they don't know it or
Snow
the fact
White
that we
older
old?
than me.
Like I used to get mad when niggas didn't know what Voltron was, and I had to remind myself that's some old shit.
I feel like Power Rangers just stole Voltron swag.
But that's what I had to remind myself.
But I don't know if we can say that out loud.
It's true.
Even though
Power Rangers was stolen.
I
from
was just gonna say
Japan,
they
too.
stole all that shit.
It's a recycling.
Yo, when I
history.
found out that the actual fight scenes was Chinese Asian people,
Old ass cartoons being reused,
and then like you don't do
don't
that.
drop your head because it's true.
It's true.
It's true. We can't
The
argue
only
that.
live action scenes was when they was in Angel Grove.
And
but-
that's for all the shows. That's for all the Power Ranger
But
shows
the-
now. Somebody went and just bought
They-
all this old bullshit
that's-
from the 70s.
So like when they started doing like Power Rangers Zero and shit, I was like, oh, they ran out of stock footage of them other motherfuckers. So now we gotta actually be Power Rangers.
You gotta actually do this shit now.
Running out of stock footage is crazy.
Because they went and they bought 2 to 3 old shows. And they just like, we'll just take the fight clips out of it.
I mean, because think about it, because like when you watch like the fight scenes and the Yellow Ranger like doesn't have a dress on. But like when they was just being Power Rangers and Angel Girl, like motherfucker got a dress on. Well, how is this a thing?
Even Rita was stock footage.
Because the Yellow Ranger was a boy.
And no matter what happened, didn't they always end up fighting in the mountains?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was the stock footage.
That was stock footage. Rita is stock footage.
Like, bro, we're in California and we was just outside of the school, and all of a sudden we fighting Rita in the mountains.
Now we up here in these Hollywood
I feel
mountains.
like you beamed me to the fucking desert. Like Zordon always had them on a dummy mission.
Another psychopath using teenagers to do dirty work. Underdeveloped brains out here just fighting shit.
As I got older, I felt like Zordon was just like the Power Rangers was really just high school kids tripping on acid.
Could be.
Zordon didn't even exist.
No.
None of this shit really happened.
I can feel that.
They were watching old Japanese shows tripping on acid.
Because if you tell me that it's a nigga in a glass tube,
it's just a floating head, bro.
He ain't got no body.
He ain't even.
And he hang out with a robot.
He ain't even in HD.
Rangers
had the Atari graphics, just,
right? Like
just floating in the lava lamp. That's what they was. They
That's
was
looking at them
LSD,
tripping on a lava lamp,
watching a lava lamp.
And that robot was really the bomb.
Somebody was like, "Yeah, that don't look like a face to y'all." And then everybody just started tripping out, and then niggas got to, flipping out and shit. And next thing you know, they doing karate in the living room.
Kill Zordon in a movie. It was just him and like this glittery ass like sweater. I'm like, bro, ain't got no arms.
Do y'all know that man who plays Zordon was cheated with his pay? I mean,
of course, they didn't need nothing but his face.
Hey, low key, I spent him like I'd have cheated him too. Like, bro, I'm not
paying him to do. He's a digital image,
right?
Like
as time went on, you could CG'd him, you could AI'd him.
I'd have put it in a small print of his contract, like you get paid for all full body episodes. Like Wilson on Home Improvement, I'd have played him too. Like, bro, we only see your fucking eyebrows and shit.
Dog, I watched every episode of Home Improvement possible. There is no episode where
not even on the finale.
No,
I've never seen.
You never seen him.
No episode. You see Wilson, just that motherfucking head and them eyes.
Because there was one episode specifically where they went by his house, and even then they kept doing stuff to hide him behind whatever it was.
That's because Wilson was the plug. Tim Allen and him was moving dope.
I don't think Tim was, but I wouldn't put it past Wilson.
You never read that story about Tim Allen getting caught with like 3 kilos in his pants pocket?
Y'all know we got the same birthday.
Yeah, Tim Allen. Tim Allen has 3 kilos in his pocket.
Yep.
Why you got that much dope on you?
Me and Tim Allen have the same birthday. Tim Allen is June 13th.
Shout out to Tim Allen. He was in
he's in his 70s now. It's crazy. Him, Sam Jackson, like seeing them like.
I have a clip that somebody sent me where it's like looking at certain people's ages based on generations. Let me see if I still got it. Because it's a video where they compare like current people at like a certain age compared to previous people.
So if I ever come across it again, I'm gonna send it to you because this shit made me feel real old. So remember the Little Rascals?
Yeah.
So
the Little Rascals,
the original movie.
The movie Little Rascals.
The one that's I got a pickle.
No, I didn't. No, I didn't know if you were talking about like just Little Rascals as a whole, or if you meant like the actual movie, like
right?
Whoopi Goldberg was Buckwheat Mama.
So they did one of those things where they recreate the picture. So they took the box art and recreated the photo.
That several times.
And all these motherfuckers is now grownish. I was like, yo, what is the one? Got a full fucking beard and shit.
Wow.
He didn't even look like nobody really looked the same. Like, oh my god, I want to see Darla look kind of like bad now. Alfalfa just, I'm like, yo, this is crazy.
That's crazy.
Folks still look like Macaulay Culkin. The dog who
did y'all know that Tim Allen is not his name though?
What is
the stage name?
That's the name that he goes by.
Oh, like Jamie Foxx.
Yeah, like he goes by Tim Allen because his name is Timothy Allen. but it's Timothy Allen Dick.
Yeah, you made a wise choice.
I mean, we got a whole NBA player named Dick. And every time I see his highlights, I hate when they do the commentary. He was just like, Dick was going crazy last night. Every time he hit a jump shot, Dick was splashing all over the place. Oh,
that sounds more like giving commentary.
I hope he becomes that was a good one.
Yo.
I hope he becomes one of the best players in the league. Because if bro go keep doing commentary like this is great.
So does that make him MVP, Dick?
Every day, man. He need to do more jersey swaps. Like they had a list on Twitter of like all the players he should do jersey swaps with.
All right, here's the video.
Black Dick.
Wild to see actors at the same age but different generations or around the same age. So here are some examples of actors who were the same age at the time of the photo but just different generations. So would y'all believe me if I told you that Brett and Jason, who played on My Block, are actually older than Otis Redding in this picture? So Otis actually passed away when he was 26 years old, which means when he passed away he was younger than I am, which also means that these two are older than him actually.
Yo, hold on, let's back up. That is 26.
Dog, 26 in the what? Is that from the 70s?
Yeah.
26 in the 70s is crazy.
That is 26. Okay. That is this is why we always said Morgan Freeman has just always been old.
26 in the 70s.
Dog is 26. So little Hispanic dude.
Bro look like he finna retire from A.O. Smith with a full pension.
26.
Oh, it's 26.
He
bro.
got a flat top, no beard.
He got 4 kids and a wife he can't stand.
That nigga on his 4th marriage.
You know what? Looking at this picture, of
that nigga just picked up overtime for Christmas shopping.
I see why James Brown was shooting at that nigga. I'd have shot at that flat top too.
Woo, niggas.
Bruh.
Because what bitches was he getting that James Brown felt like he had to shoot him?
Oh, no. Don't get twisted. He was getting bitches back
We
then.
just talked about how niggas can, if they can sing, then they can get the hoes, no matter what they look like.
No, but
God, why
he looked like they daddy.
Why didn't God give me a voice?
Because waking up and rolling over, and Tory Lanez is in my bed, and his hair is on my nightstand. Absolutely not.
Oh, y'all even because your wig probably on the bedpost.
All right, let's get back to
absolutely not. Why should that be nappy though?
That these two are older than him actually. But let's keep this going. Taraji P. Henson is 54, and that's the age Esther was when she played in Good Time.
54 back then, 54 now.
But I feel like Esther Rowe looked like that at 25. She's just never been pretty to me.
That is how my grandma looks. Okay.
I want to know I need a list of the niggas that hit Esther Rowe. Nobody's inquisitive about this?
No.
Nobody wants to know what her jacket looked like?
Nobody cared about Georgia.
They didn't care about it.
Is this the Georgia that was on Ray's Mind?
Niggas was not
Georgia.
Niggas weren't as shallow back then as they are now. And
it's not even about,
and mostly because they was looking like Otis Redding.
This is true. That was 26. This is 54.
Yo, she got a jacket full of niggas that look like Otis Redding.
I just want y'all to understand.
I hate Tone. Why did you bring this up?
Because it threw me off. I saved it for our show, but we here now.
Let's go to the Golden Girl. B. Arthur was in her early 60s when she first did Golden Girls. Yeah, Golden Girls was supposed to be portraying women in their late 50s. But Barbara Allen Woods, aka Deb from One Tree Hill, is actually 62 herself. This one I feel like it's just that 90s, 80s sitcom dad effect. Like, he really doesn't look that old, right? Like the dad from the Wonder Years. At the time, he was 41. But in that same token, it's like Andrew Garfield. Like, they're the same.
Andrew Garfield is the same age as the dad from Wonder Years.
And like real life?
Yeah. So at this picture right here, he is the same age as the picture that we just seen before of the dad from Wonder Years.
Folks look old.
The same age.
He looked 41.
Right. The default dad.
He don't look 41.
Exactly. This is hard time Spider-Man.
Because
41.
he's older than me. I just turned 40.
Yeah.
But again, nobody wants to see the niggas on extra roll jacket. That's the final
Why,
answer.
why are we still here?
Nobody wants.
We done moved on to white people now, bruh.
Because I just want to know who hit that.
Did you want to hit that?
Extra roll? No. Well, I don't know how much.
Same age, and I wouldn't have guessed that. And I've only seen Andrew Garfield play a dad in like the Banner of Heaven or whatever like that show was. But I can't imagine him being like a sitcom dad. You know, sitcom dads, they're like their whole little genre, I feel like. Then we have Red Fox and Sanford and Son. So they made him look older. Obviously, he wasn't that old in the show. At the time of doing the show, he was 51.
Sanford and Son, Red Fox.
That's what 51 looked like.
No. We're like, so I'm stopping here. Red Fox and Tommy are the same age.
Bullshit.
That's what I want y'all to understand. Because you got to remember, Hip Hop and Tommy just turned 50.
Yeah, but Tommy wasn't. Tommy is 50 in 2024.
That's what we saying, though. We comparing the fact that what 50
purpose
used
of
to look like
comparison.
compared to what 50 look like now. So we stopped eating government cheese.
I be saying that because I'm like, whatever like little coochies bitches had back in like the Bo Derek days, chicks ain't got that now. Like you ever see like how women used to wear swimsuits in the early 90s,
About
like
that
late
much,
80s?
that much cover in it.
And then you look at a motherfucker now that'll put a swimsuit on.
Meat drapes
this
wouldn't fit.
whole
No.
motherfucking gorilla knuckle dragging across the floor.
You couldn't put meat drapes in the old swimsuits, bruh. You can't.
They had bony coochies back then.
Shorts.
That's the same age as Michael Ealy, and no, you're
Michael Ealy
is 51.
This baby dropping out the window ass nigga.
Damn, he did throw a baby out the window. He also hid under a bitch bed. He played a psychotic nigga.
He played
well.
psychotic very well because he in the first season of Reasonable Doubt. Crazy ass nigga.
Well, you know, it's
Tory trying to sue him.
But what?
Because
Michael Ealy?
No, the people that made the show Reasonable Doubt or something, because I guess like all the episodes is titled after like Jay-Z songs, and he tried to coincide that shit with Rock Nation. Tory Lanez on bullshit.
He's just trying to get money wherever
He's trying
he
to
can.
get out of jail.
He's just trying to get whatever paper he can get.
He's trying to get out of jail.
Ain't this the nigga who was hugging Megan Good?
Michael Ealy?
Yes. Okay. See, egregious nigga.
Oh, did y'all see him in they
Halloween costumes?
I forgot what they was, but I saw it.
From Queen of the Dam.
Yeah, that's what it was.
Like I knew it was something.
Akasha.
Do you know that's
I thought he
actually?
was black.
Did you
I thought
know
he was
Queen
Eddie
of
from Vampire in Brooklyn?
He might have. Yeah, he was.
Okay,
he
so
was,
Eddie,
and she was Aaliyah. Yeah, you know that Queen of the Dam is actually a sequel to Interview with a Vampire.
I've heard that.
Yeah, it's part of the book series that all go together. Didn't know that until I actually started watching the TV show, and I started noticing the name and shit. It's all tied together. It's all connected.
Tom, you gonna be up there next?
What? No, I look old. I just don't feel old.
It's probably somebody that's your age from back then. I look older.
No, I think I fit in perfectly right now, bro.
You don't think you look like Otis Redding back in the day?
Nah, bro. No, that I don't. That nigga was 26. I refuse to fucking believe that.
That's how
26 was back then. Like, god damn, life was hard.
Tone, that'd be 46 when you die.
Civil rights stress niggas out.
That's you when you go jail.
Nigga, that was the police dogs and fire hoses.
like the civil rights movement had them niggas stressed.
This nigga went to get a motherfucking raincoat.
Bet you wish you had your raincoat right now.
That isn't the point, Robert. You said the hoes and the dogs gonna be out here.
They've been doing this shit all week. That's the part that, like,
right,
he got a point though. They've been doing it all week.
They've been spraying y'all with water hoses all week, and nobody was like, this time I'm gonna wear a raincoat.
Cause that would definitely piss them off that you prepared for this shit.
The way this nigga get a motherfucking raincoat. That you wish you had your raincoat. Valid comeback though.
You're not supposed.
Valid comeback.
You're not supposed to leave.
Damn, what's
that, you know what? That is why. that is why
Damn, what's eating you? I gotta watch the Boondocks.
I gotta watch that episode.
Universe would I think that they are the same age at these times in their life. Pretty crazy, isn't it?
All right.
And they play the Wonder Years theme song like motherfucker at work.
That is fucking nuts.
Hey, I actually like that fucking song. If you hear the original, because that's not the original was very coked out. Like my guy take forever to get to the point.
Well,
This is part of the show where we get to the videos.
We kind of been slowly getting to them.
yeah.
Oh, okay.
Like, dog, we 2 hours in and we still got like 6 videos.
They're not long videos though.
No, it's not the videos I'm worried about.
That Keenan dressed as
Yes.
I hate that shit keep popping up on my TikTok algorithm.
That video is so funny to me.
It is.
Like I can't help it. So you know that Keith Lee, you know, he does like the food reviews and everything. I was actually sad because one of his reviews made me want to try this restaurant so bad.
Hey, you
out in Vegas. Out in Vegas. And
You going to WrestleMania?
yeah, I've been bought like my hotel room was booked ASAP. As soon as they announced it was Vegas,
No,
I
I'm
went and
just
booked my
saying.
room ASAP.
You plan on doing whole shit in your room?
No.
Because I'll sleep on your floor. Save cost.
No whole shit.
Go buy me a $70 ticket there.
But no.
That's nasty.
Look, bro.
$70 in the Legion Stadium. You gonna be hanging from
No.
ceiling in that motherfucker.
Not the ticket to the event. I was going to say I'll buy the plane tickets for $70.
Because I was like,
because
nigga,
the actual
$70,
event,
you gonna be hanging from the ceiling and with a banner. You gonna be by the
That's what I'm
WrestleMania
doing.
logo.
Look, every time I left, I've been flying Spirit.
that was
and
like, I ain't
Spirit
got no
been-
problem. All I need is I think a book bag worth of clothes.
Yeah, because it's just that weekend.
Yeah, it's just that weekend.
Because I got one of those
Spirit got good
expendable.
No.
Yes, they do. If you purchase the seats in the front, just purchase the seats in the front.
That's all I need.
I don't have no
label.
problem. Is it a straight flight or you doing connector?
No, ours is always nonstop flights.
Okay.
Cause sitting.
No, I'm only asking because
behind the motherfucker.
I'll slide through Dallas on my way there.
That's why I don't like sitting at the top of buildings. See, if the top of the arena had good leg room, niggas probably wouldn't mind being up there. But I'm like, I'm fucking 6'1", 6'2", sitting there like this, motherfucker, all night.
Shit, you can't go to no Bucks game then.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah,
I need to be able to stretch my motherfucker.
I do not mind flying Spirit at all.
I have no problems with
because Spirit we haven't had any problems. Like our flights were on time while other people's were delayed, and it's like I said, because we only do nonstop, we don't be on that motherfucker no longer than 3 hours anyway. 3 hours is probably the max.
Mm-hmm.
But no, so
I hate Brit.
Oh, you just now singing that?
No one wants to know what her jacket looking like. I'm curious as hell.
So
see what kind of tail she was chasing back.
There was a spot that I really wanted to go to, because now y'all know that I'm not a huge burger person. Like, unless it's homemade burgers. Homemade burgers, I would eat.
I'm actually overdue for a homemade burger too.
And I ain't talking about homemade burgers like frozen Audi patties and shit.
I'm talking about them smash burgers.
I'm talking about you go and buy you a pack of meat, and you know you can get motherfucking, you get to. That's the kind of burger I'm talking
low key.
about.
I want to steal the thing from work, but I know if I take it, they'll be upset.
What thing?
The thing that we use to like perfectly form the burgers when we make them for like the kids.
Accidentally make a part of it break where they got to order a new
I'll
one.
be like, if I had this at home, definitely would make homemade burgers. It perfectly make it a
accidentally make a part of it breaks, so they got to order a new one. So you break it enough that it's still working, usable, but it's not safe for this environment without them getting sued. So they got to replace it.
That's fact.
And then you get to kind of dumpster dive. Because they're going to make him physically throw it away, but it doesn't have to physically like go into the thing. That way you can pull up around the back, grab it real quick.
If they make
But
me
yeah.
throw it away, it ain't gonna make it to the garbage.
But they didn't have it. So hopefully next time when I go out there, I'll be able to try a couple of spots that I didn't get to back in September. But I don't know if you guys have seen Keenan doing his spoof of Keith Lee, but every time I see this shit pop up, I watch it. Like I never get tired of it. Go ahead and put it up, Tom.
So today I am trying the Hennessy Habanero Fruity Pebble Chicken Sandwich from Lisa's Soul Food in Atlanta. I'm not gonna lie, y'all. That's nasty.
All right, fair and square. You got it. You win. Hands up. You got it.
He said, I'm not gonna lie. That's nasty.
Because before he even started talking, when I saw the thumbnail for it, I said, I know he didn't. I know he, and then I clicked it, and that nigga got to talking, and with the zoom in, dog.
No,
he made, like, bro, Saturday Night Live making jokes and shit about you. You good?
You made it. You made it. I was just watching the Kamala. What's her
Bro, when
name?
he was Uncle Ben.
No, y'all need to see the Alexa Silver. The old folks with the Alexa, they was calling her everything but Alexa.
So, Diddy's sons have been trying to put the skibbity paps on Ray J. Apparently they are not too appreciative.
Even Quincy?
Yeah, the triplets, all three of them.
They're
Not even related like that.
Yeah, they rolled up on him a couple times actually. And one of the times it was actually being said that Chris Brown was the one to break it up.
Yeah, I seen that. Chris Breezy.
I also heard one of them niggas I guess they was on the phone with Pops calling from jail, and one of them niggas was like, "Hey man, how I'm supposed to pay for my car note?" And that Diddy said, "Motherfucker, I'm in here fighting for my life. And you talking about your motherfucking car. Boy, if you don't go do a club appearance and say you better go get that money." I was like, yo, asking, I don't think so.
I think it was
but asking your dad, how am I gonna pay for my car?
Well,
I get the question though. If I ain't never did shit and Pops took care of everything, I'd probably be a little brain dead with the question too.
Or the money could be frozen. So
Again,
even though they may have money to do stuff,
Person, you better go do a club.
but everything is frozen right now, so they ain't getting no bread.
You is a Diddy, nigga. You better go tell them, like, look, I got 50 G's. I walk through this motherfucker. For another 50, I might rap the one song. But asking your pops how we gonna pay for this car note while he is in jail.
Wait a minute, how much is your damn car note?
Under the most diabolical of charges. But again, to your point, what if maybe Diddy accounts is frozen?
Right.
So you got to go out and make the money on
Which
your
is
own.
why, and they never. It's not about making the money. It's like they've never been able to not have access to it. So if anything is frozen, that means they have nothing, no bank accounts they can touch.
Which is why they got to go out and get it themselves for a little while.
Right. And that's what he's probably telling them.
Maybe forever, because they need to lock your daddy under the jail.
Yeah, they still need to figure something. Not all that.
Play that first Ray J video.
Ray J one.
Out here taking from people. Not only like people are getting robbed of not only their money and their spirituality.
What?
They're getting robbed of their womanhood and manhood.
That's facts.
Asses are being taken in ways that nobody can explain. Do you chuckle?
Yes.
Do you laugh?
Yes, I did.
They both did, right?
Do you help? Do you criticize?
At all.
Because I see a lot of jokes out there right now talking about baby oil.
I mean,
everybody got a joke about having baby oil and lube.
Joke.
Is that okay?
Yes.
Is that the message?
It is.
That was funny, fam. Now what?
Do we make more jokes?
I don't use baby oil. Lube sometimes. And sex.
There's no way he is serious. Hey, Ray J funny as hell. He an evil genius. Ray J is hilarious.
I don't.
Please.
That nigga said, everybody got jokes about baby oil. I don't even use baby oil.
It's the fact that he paused enough time for niggas to respond.
Absolutely.
It is like he knew the answers. That was.
He said, y'all gonna make jokes?
Yes.
Yes. Is it funny?
Yes.
Did you chuckle? Absolutely.
Bro, you gotta play it one more time.
Like,
he said,
A lot of people out here taking from people.
Spirituality.
Not only, like people are getting robbed of not only their money and their spirituality. They're getting robbed of their womanhood and manhood.
What about y'all? What is y'all?
Asses are being taken in ways that nobody can explain. Do you chuckle?
Asses are
Do you laugh?
taken.
Do you help? Do you criticize?
How are we supposed to help?
Because I see a lot of jokes out there right now talking about baby oil. Everybody got a joke about having baby oil and lube. Is that okay? Is that the message? That was funny, fam. Now what? I don't use baby oil. Lube sometimes in sex makes it better.
I love Ray J. He a genius.
He's the new Ja Rule.
So
nobody cares about what Ray J talking about.
No, we don't.
Yeah,
he squabbled with the Zeus Network owner.
I give him credit on that.
Ray J,
it don't look like
from Pasadena.
it don't look like I sent you the Orlando Brown one.
No, you did not.
You talking about when folks was deep throating the microphone? And Ray J. Orlando Brown deep throating the microphone.
Bro, he said Ray J was at a party dancing.
Earth is so damn ghetto. See, don't you see? Ain't you upset that you wasted your Devontae Christ earlier in the episode? You used it too soon. Now here we are, 10 sliding through, taking books
or booties.
But you know, for him to be so against asses being taken, can we go ahead and play Ray J 2, please?
Right now, I smack the shit out that nigga.
You can't smack him over the phone, Ray.
On the phone that like niggas, and they gonna rape that nigga. Bend that nigga over and stick it in that nigga boot.
All right.
Oh my
God.
Oh my God.
All right.
I don't give a fuck.
We gonna squash this out, Ray. Appreciate you calling.
I don't give a fuck.
We gonna call back, Ray.
Don't you amp that up, Charlamagne. Stop it.
Envy, I love you. Let me be back to being.
Bro, you were just talking about asses are being taken. And you were telling people,
what kind of beef did him and Fab even have for you to be like, know what, bro, punching you in your shit ain't enough.
You know what?
After I punch you, my big homie gonna fuck you. That's crazy.
I just want y'all to understand that I now have officially figured out what his one wish was.
To get Fab?
To stay relevant. Because this nigga has not done anything
like
of value.
He started a transgender
of value.
How is that not value?
We just got here. Well, I was going to say he's done nothing of value and has stayed relevant for years.
Bro,
we no longer call him Brandy's little brother.
He put Kim K on the map. Who was Kim K before she fucked Ray J? Which is really fucking wild to say.
You see that? Not relevant.
But just bragging about the fact that
he wasn't relevant when they was fucking.
He was still Brandy's little brother, so he had some clout. He had more clout than Kim did.
But that's what I'm saying. Like, bro, for that nigga who nobody cared about Ray J at that time.
Which is why I said his one wish.
And now Kim K out here.
Relevant.
And now Kim K out here getting niggas out of jail. Yeah, that's why Dirk need to go get Thug's lawyer.
When was that?
And he
him and Kim K.
When was that?
And actually, it's not Ray J. Ray J just happened to be in the video because Chris is the one who leaked the video and went on a media frenzies with that shit.
But Ray J was still in it.
He just happened to be the nigga's dick who was there at that time.
I don't know any of these people involved. So why would I care?
I'm just saying.
That's crazy. She fucked Ray J and now she just freeing niggas out of jail.
Okay, so they started dating in 2003. Then the sex tape thing was 2007.
Because the tape had been made a long time ago. Chris leaked it. The mama.
Because she's smart. She knew how we was going to get my baby on. We just going to have to sacrifice this unknown black nigga.
No, she sacrificed her child because we didn't know who the fuck she was.
Okay, yeah. So they were together from 03 to 06. The tape thing was 07. Because I was on because remember he had the whole For the Love of Ray J thing.
Yeah.
You know that one chick still on the internet crying? Ooh, Danger. Who happened to smash the homies?
Well, I mean, bro, you've been
crying.
You
why?
got labeled smashing the homies, and now
she's mad that people won't let that go.
Because it's unfortunately a universal thing.
And she be trying to blame a black man for that, and it wasn't even a black guy that started that shit. It was Tom Green, goofy ass.
And where's Tom Green at?
I don't know, somewhere being white with all his money.
No, Tom Green was weird. Like he was sucking on udders for attention.
That was white comedy back in the 90s.
That was not comedy, bro. That was a cry for help. That man needed
He
therapy.
Was, first of all, Tom Green was on MTV with his own show.
Because he needed help. And they just gave him a show.
Have you ever seen?
Wasn't something wrong with his nuts?
Something was wrong with Tom Green,
Wait,
period.
Tom Green had testicular cancer? I thought that was Lance Armstrong.
Something wrong. Yeah.
You think that testicular cancer is only stuck to one person?
Oh,
everybody can have it, bruh.
Only famous person I knew had it.
Say that instead. Tom Green is only 53.
That's the backwards man.
He got a book that says Hollywood causes cancer. So maybe. Let's see.
He was married to Drew Barrymore.
See, it is hope.
Just niggas just niggas.
White
dudes are marrying famous because Tom Arnold married Roseanne and he got famous.
Tom Green
is also Canadian.
Facts. Tom Green is like a less annoying Carrot Top.
No,
he's not really funny.
He's more annoying to me. I will watch a Carrot
Top. Ain't no fucking way anybody wants to see Carrot Top.
Yep, he had testicular cancer.
I will watch.
If you telling me that
would watch a Carrot Top stand up.
Liar.
I would.
I'm not watching shit Carrot Top.
I would also watch Gallagher.
Over Tom Green?
Yes.
I'm watching Freddie Got Fingered over both of them.
That is nasty work.
I've never watched that movie.
That movie funny as hell.
Never watched it, but it sounds weird, bruh.
I'm the backwards man, man. I can walk backwards as fast as you can. I'm the backwards man.
Yeah, Freddie Got Fingered really sounds like
It
sounds like a gay porn on top of that.
In a suit with it on backwards in the mirror.
See that
His
one?
dad came,
cry for help.
Sausage?
That's what that's
Daddy,
from.
would you like some sausage?
I never knew that's where that was from.
Where the fuck is Monte when you need him? I can't believe I never saw Freddie Got Fingered.
No, I did not know that that's where that was from.
Duh, he gave.
I did not. That is crazy.
Yeah, that movie is one of them movies where like is nothing in it makes sense, but it's all funny when you put it together.
The only thing about the Tom Green show, it is the precursor to Jackass.
This is the Tom Green show. It's not the Green Tom show. This is my favorite show because it is my show. It's the Tom Green show.
That is crazy.
Yeah, my childhood was fucking all over the place. Tom Green and then Space Ghost.
Now, Space Ghost Coast to Coast was the shit.
That cartoon didn't mean nothing.
It wasn't meant to mean nothing, but it was still the shit.
You got a nigga dressed like Batman.
No, these were actual like old Hanna-Barbera cartoons.
But ain't that where the ambiguously gay duo came from?
No, that was Saturday Night Live.
Was it?
Yeah, that was a little skit in between the Saturday Night Live. It was
the
supposed to be
ambiguously gay.
It was supposed to be like
I know what you're talking
about. The answer to the Simpsons on the Tracy Ullman show.
See, when I used to see clips, I thought it used to be on Cartoon Network.
No, it was Saturday Night Live.
I wasn't watching Saturday Night Live, so that's weird.
Yeah, I because they reminded me of the Wonder Twins, which
I think
that was from like the Justice League. So
yeah, that's
like,
what that was the playoff on that. Because dog had to
that dick car was wild.
No, when they were flying and how the other one would ride on the back
he would mount him.
It was mounting him. And to make him go faster, he would thrust.
Sometimes you gotta mount him, motherfucker.
The ambiguously gay duo.
You like to be mounted like a TV?
Absolutely.
See?
Absolutely. So I used to watch these videos like on Facebook. There's a chick I used to follow, and she used to make a lot of videos, and I fucked with them because I'm like, it sound like shit that I would post. You know what I'm saying? I just recently found out that this young lady is Cam Newton's baby mama / girlfriend.
Oh, she funny as hell though.
I did not know, because I was wondering like what happened to her. You said that she's on a TV show, but because I don't watch any of that.
She ended up being the neighbor on Zatima.
Yeah, but because I don't follow any other, like I haven't had cable. God knows how long I've been start watching BET.
That's BET Plus.
Yeah, so like
that's where the good shit is.
A lot of people.
A lot of people do.
People still watch regular TV?
They still got cable and shit.
I only watch regular TV on Mondays and Fridays.
Yeah. And my reason for stopping paying for cable was when the Fire Stick first got hot. And I was one of them suckers who paid, like $75 for a jailbroken Fire Stick, only to know, like, bro, you can do that shit yourself.
And I missed my lane.
Overcharging niggas?
Yes, that was my lane. That was my lane because already I worked at Best Buy, so I could easily. I knew when the new shipment was coming in, I could have easily copped them, jailbroke them, and sold them to niggas for $100.
Yeah. But because it don't take that long to do it yourself. But
you have to capitalize on the laziness of America.
And that was my fault because I felt like, because me being in the Best Buys at the time, and I'm hearing management having this big ordeal argument about whether or not it's ethical for us to still sell them, knowing that people are doing this, kind of stupidly took side of corporate America, and I missed out on thousands and thousands of dollars.
So wait, you sided with corporate America on fucking ethics? Like they got any?
I was cool.
What kind of weed you smoking? Pass that shit.
Look, bro.
This motherfucker said ethics. Corporate America ain't got nothing.
I'm just saying. Depending on who talk to you, sometimes you be like, you know what, I feel bad, but I didn't think about it. Like, fuck you, nigga. Like,
man.
And then I started doing it because my cousin asked me, hey, do you know how to do this? And she brought one over here, and I sat down and was like, this shit is fucking easy. Then I got pissed because then they started capping that you can only buy 3 Amazon Fire Sticks at a time.
America's lazy.
Yeah, but I basically thought that
they still jailbreak them
maybe
now.
her presence had just kind of like died down, because sometimes people just go away. It ain't really no explanation, or sometimes they don't get the motion that they wanted, and then they just kind of like quietly fade off.
She had a couple of little shows. She had her own shows for a minute.
She is currently being heavily ridiculed because she has gone from one of the number one pick-me antagonists to house girlfriend. Can we go ahead and play that first clip, please?
But that's
the people, but trust me, this is coming out of love. This message is for all the pick-me's. Pick-me's are women who try to do everything right just so a man can choose me. Yeah, cut that shit out. Because I'm going to keep it real with you. Men already know what they want in a woman and who they want. But if you're so nurturing and you're an asset and it's not you, they'll never tell you to stop doing what you're doing because it's beneficial. And I don't want to hear none of that shit like, oh, I'm just a nice person. I'm genuinely like that. Well, bitch, you gonna genuinely get played. No, it's just that I'm just naturally like that. Like the shit I do for him is natural. And your natural ass is gonna get played. If you are making a man's life easier, i.e. cooking, cleaning, providing pussy whenever he wants, and he's giving you the minimum, he's never going to do more. And he's never gonna tell you to stop because it's beneficial to him.
I am satisfied in serving. I'm a servant. It's not my responsibility, but
It's your joy.
It is my joy. I love to see him eating the meal that I cooked. I love seeing him sleep easy. Like every night, like clockwork, I scratch this man's back to sleep. He's spoiled. And when I talk to my girlfriends about it, I was like, oh, how you guys doing? And I'm just like, girl, he's rotten. I'm like, he's spoiled rotten. Like, he's rotten. But I love that. Like, I want him to be that. I think my biggest flex is how I treat my man. That's it. I do my duty joyfully, regardless of what is happening to and for me.
It's not that I'm taking advantage of her. If anything, she's giving me something that I've never had. So I have to nurture and protect her. And she's been able to protect me and nurture me as well.
So the reason why she is coming under fire because what she said, like in this particular clip, it's not wrong.
You're not wrong in either one of them.
She's not wrong for that. Like when you have somebody, you know what I'm saying? Like those are the things that you do for them. It's the fact that this man don't give a shit and he will open, like he was just talking about it and he was like, oh no, she ain't. He was talking to Corey Holcomb of all people. We don't know that nigga is the fucking devil. But he was sitting down and had Corey Holcomb on the show. And he was like, you're not finna sit here and tell me that just fucking, you know, like you being you on just like fucking one woman is where it's at. So Cam was like, well, since you know, you want to deflect to me, I'm gonna answer the question and then you answer mine. And he was like, you know, since I've been with her, like, no, she not the only chick, you know, that I've been fucking with or whatever. And then when you go back to that interview that he had when Dr. Bryant was on his show, and he's still sitting up here talking about how he is still searching for a wife. And it's like you are publicly stating how you are doing all of these things, and he's still saying it's not you. He's still searching for somebody to marry. But according to your first video, what did you say? A man knows if you what he want, and you can't do all of these things and make him choose you.
I mean, she didn't say that she was trying to get choked. She just said she's comfortable where she is. And the big thing that has definitely changed is she had no money, and now she has a man that has a lot of money. You're going to do what you're supposed to do to keep that man with the money, if I'm not mistaken.
It depends on who you are. Some will, some won't.
So what did she do wrong?
It sounds like she's just playing her role, in my opinion.
I feel like you are allowed to change your mind when you are presented with different information in life.
And a better way of life.
So maybe you sitting in your car telling bitches not to be a pick-me was, you know, that's how you felt on Wednesday. That's not to say that you don't feel like that, but on Friday, you like, I'm scratching my nigga back till he go back to sleep. Life is an up and down thing.
I seen nothing wrong because she didn't say she did pick-me activities to get him.
She just letting you motherfuckers know that if your sole purpose is to make a nigga love you, you probably, you know, you aiming too high. It probably won't happen.
It's one of those things where, because I've seen it. I didn't want to send every fucking clip because I didn't feel like doing all that. But it's one of those things where when you know how much shit you were talking about it, and instead of just shutting up and taking whether you feel like it's a W, whether it's actually L or whatever it is, just letting that shit roll, you feel like you have to respond to everything and you're making it worse. You just digging a deeper hole. Like, if you said like what you just said, like, hey, you know what? Bitches get humbled. It is what it is. I take my L, but I'm going to take it on this dick. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it is what it is because everybody has played a fool for somebody at some point. I feel like that's how life works. Men and women, everybody done had that one. Like, because if they didn't, we wouldn't have so many angry motherfuckers on the internet.
I also feel like a lot of people shouldn't put stock in what people put on the internet.
Big facts.
I sit here almost every other Thursday, and I will tell you a lot of shit. That don't mean it's all true. That don't mean Tone stand by all that shit. Like, it's just, you know, some people just do shit because it's that. My job is to entertain the people.
I mean, I'm not.
So today we talk about pick-me's. This is what I'm gonna tell you about pick-me's. I may not even live by none of that shit I'm telling you about pick-me's. Because I know once I cut this camera off, I'm going to go play housewife. So why? Stop taking advice from everybody on the internet. That's a lot of people's problem.
That is a big problem.
It's
Secondly,
she
she
internet,
knew.
it's really period.
She actually said that she knew about his cheating already. But at the same time, who said that when he was talking about sleeping with other women, she wasn't involved too?
Could have been.
And I also feel like people have to understand that what works for you in your situation may not work for me in my situation with a girl. So I wouldn't try to take Tone advice and be like, yeah, wow, you need to do this, and you know your bitch might like an elbow in the back. Then I try that shit. She'd be like, bro, where did you elbow in the back?
Nobody. Wait a minute, wrong brother.
But
I would not.
But you get
wrong, brother. I would not give you egregious advice without knowing your situation or circumstances.
An elbow in the back.
Well, folks said you should put thumb in. All that bad advice he's ever given about shit like that, it really hit. If you never tried it, do something.
Bro,
Just
in the back.
See, a thumb in something is different. You're supposed to explore that on your own anyway.
To my
Secondly,
point, if Tone was like, my bitch like a foot on the head, one, you need to try that. And then I step on my girlfriend's head and she be like, who taught you this dumb shit? Why did you try this? Listening to Tone, Tone said you might, he said I should go for it, give it a go.
And then when she calls me from your phone,
because they call you a bitch ass nigga, you deserve it.
I told him to do that. I didn't think his dumb ass was gonna do it.
This is why
I told him to sprinkle crack on his weed, and he ain't did that yet.
You have, when you were very loud,
put on your bitch head,
when you were very loud and vocal about things on the internet, you have to realize that it can always come back to bite you in the ass. That's like me.
Because the internet is there forever.
I'm 40. Like I have a whole podcast dedicated to what?
Oh shit.
And then if I decide at 45 I want to condemn hoes, no.
They're gonna bring up all the whole shit you've ever done.
And the fact that of how long I preached about it, and then all of a sudden it's like
you couldn't do that anyway.
I wouldn't let you condemn hoes.
Your soul wouldn't let you do that.
If you showed up to
but what was you was just saying that I'm allowed to change my mind though. That's
you are allowed to change your mind. But I'm not gonna let you publicly condemn hoes. Because you stood on too much hoe business. You stood on too much of it.
And that's the point. People are saying
so
she was standing on shit tough.
Yeah.
It wasn't no one or two, like this is what she did.
Right. That was her whole claim to fame on the
But she is not being a pick-me in this situation. She just knows her role. Pick-me's change who they are so they can be picked by the person they want. She got the nigga. She got like
she's a woman.
She got the nigga already. Got the
baby.
Does
she though?
She got the nigga. She got the baby.
As Aaron Hall said, she got whatever piece of him that she likes.
And she's okay with that.
She's okay with the slice of ham that she got.
Keeping it. She's never won. I don't think she's ever came out talking about like, this is my husband. We finna build this whole world together. I don't think that's ever came out of her mouth.
Again, if your situation
it's not her. It's the fact that when you are standing on business behind a nigga who's publicly saying like, oh yeah, I'm still searching for my wife type shit. Like, bro, she is at home being a step whatever the fuck, because y'all ain't actually married. I don't know what you call that. Step whatever to your kids. She's doing all of these things. You're like, yeah, hope I find my wife one day. Bro, when you come home, first 48.
I hear women all the time
say want to get married.
Carolyn Bryant is on the scene.
I hear women say all the time that they not gonna let their boyfriend stop them from finding their husband.
I've definitely heard that. I have literally.
So he just saying, I'm not gonna let my girlfriend stop me from finding my wife.
Now he never confirmed that it may or may not be her.
Wrong for what he said.
I'm just saying.
Yeah, I didn't say he was wrong for what he said.
You just saying that if that was you.
What I'm saying is, if I was the type of person to make consecutive videos all the time about you can't do this and this and this in order to get your nigga to do these things for you, to be this for you. And then I'm sitting up here going to bat with the entire internet about a nigga who's telling people like, oh, not only have I cheated, but I'm also still looking for the chick that I want to marry. While you at home watching my babies and shit. Bro, the way that crime scene is going to be, they go turn that shit into a plot for the next Saw movie.
But I don't think you would sign up for that.
Absolutely not.
Right. So you got to know what you signing up for.
Yeah, you know.
I think she fully knew the type of nigga he was.
She definitely
knew exactly what she was signing up for.
Bro, I'm not getting clowned by no nigga that dressed like he on Pee-wee's Playhouse.
You're not gonna get clowned by the clown? Because he definitely dressed like a fucking clown.
Yeah. But she's also cracked many jokes about the scenario.
I be
about
like,
how
yeah,
she didn't catch the bag. Like I've seen her stand up.
Cam made all that money just to spend it on weird ass outfits like that. And I
Look,
just
bruh, we say that all the time. When niggas get money and they got too much of it, they just start doing shit. Look at Wayne. Wayne definitely just does what the hell he wants to. He got too much money.
Yeah, folks was like, you know what? I'm just turning my body into a canvas. Like from the neck down, cool. But like when you start tattooing your face, that's some wild shit.
This is also the same guy who promised us a brand new song at WrestleMania. And we just got the intro to Millie.
And niggas mad that he didn't get picked for the Super Bowl.
I heard Louisiana concert or whatever. He just did a full rant about that. And niggas was like, get to the music, bro.
About not
Like
getting
it's
picked for
done.
the Super Bowl?
Yeah.
Because we wasn't here for him, and why you not at the Super Bowl? Just start the beat, bring out the rest of the niggas that was promised to be here, so we can have this moment of nostalgia.
Boo, cut the music back on.
Right. This is where the button at? This is what they should have did.
Fool this man.
Until he brought the hot boys out, because that's what the fuck he was there for.
That's why we were there.
But we are gonna switch sides.
No, we're not.
To the other end. So we have
we got some pick me niggas.
Well, no. We have it where, you know, we're going from a woman who condemned women who are going over the top to impress and secure niggas, and then decided, hey, you know what? Scratch all that shit. The dick was good. I'm getting what I get.
Wait, what?
And now we're gonna send it over to Mr. Mariah Carey.
Got married in my 20s still, you know what I mean, to the biggest star in the world. My trajectory was here, and then hers, she's already in a different stratosphere. I would lay up at night thinking like, is this who I am? Am I Mariah's man? Is that what my life is supposed to be? There's nothing wrong with it, but I'm like, this ain't,
you had to be a
the
different version
hustler.
of yourself.
And then when you have children, your man shit is like, wait, I'm carrying a purse, the diaper bag, you know. I'm standing on the corner. I'm like, wait, you know, like she rocking being all the alpha that she
by the way, she deserves it. By the way,
I believe she needs a dude like that. Yeah, I'm just not that dude. Her and I never had problems. Yeah, never argued. Never even with me struggling in this space. Yeah. She's so understanding and so evolved and lives in her own world. That's the thing. When someone has their own world and you got to be a participant in that. You know what I mean? Like I'm main character. It was like muscle atrophy. I'm not being the dude that God put me on this earth to be. The love kept me there. Even, you know, made it work so well because I was like, oh, you need somebody. You need a support system. You need somebody that don't want you for your money. You need somebody that's sincere. You need somebody that's willing to build a family and raise some, you know, amazing kids together. And that was my goal. But then there was just something constantly in me like, I got it.
The man.
Yeah.
So there are a lot of different opinions, obviously, online regarding this.
Yes.
Now,
all right, he married
opinions for no reason.
Now
he married Mariah in 2008.
Okay. Now you have some opinions that feel like, bro, you said that y'all didn't have no beef. Everything was cool, but because you were like, nah, man, she a star shining too bright. I can't handle this. I gotta exit. But then you had niggas who completely disregarded everything the nigga said in his clip and was like, nah, man, women, when y'all got that much, you know, money and influence and whatever, like, I can only imagine the type of attitude that he was dealing with and how she was treating him. Like, did you listen? The nigga said they didn't have no problems. They weren't arguing and shit. And even though he was struggling, she was understanding of it. That came out of his mouth.
The first 30 seconds of the clip, I completely understood where he was coming from. He was like, you need, the kind of guy you need is not the kind of guy that I want to continue to be.
Right. He felt
you
small.
Want a nigga that's gonna love you unconditionally. I could do that, but you also want a nigga that's holding babies, got the diaper bag, stroller. This the kind you need another assistant in your life. That's cool. It just can't be Nick. I think that I am supposed to be more than just Mariah Carey's husband. And what's wrong with that?
Nothing. You feel like, look.
He had a nice little list of movies under his belt by
No,
the end, though.
it's not that there's nothing wrong with that. It's just I feel like it'd be annoying when people know ahead of time what shit is. And then they're like, oh no, I got this. And then they get in it and they be like, oh wait, I can't deal with this. Like, bro, you knew what it was ahead of time.
I don't think he did.
I don't think he knew it was gonna be like this.
Like to date somebody who's famous.
Bro, it's Mariah Carey.
Hold on, hear me out. Because in his stand-up, he said there were some women that were on your list that had kids.
He do comedy.
He did the stand-up. I remember this one. It was when he was beefing with Eminem. Because I remember
you didn't know Nick Cannon did comedy?
Yeah, I remember this. It wasn't that bad.
He started as a comedian.
Nick Cannon is not the type of person who
you don't see him
no,
stand up.
The stand-up where he makes the joke about Mariah and all that was actually funny.
Yeah, that was actually pretty good.
Like,
but he said there was like 3 or 4 women as kids. He'd be like, these are the women I want to marry and they get a chance. And he never knew that he was gonna get the chance.
He got a chance.
So he got the chance and he jumped on it. It's like saying, hey, Roman Reigns actually just got a divorce. And he's coming to Milwaukee and you in the front row at a show. And he's like, hey, call me sometimes.
That's how Randy Orton got his wife.
See?
She was randomly like shot her shot.
Yeah. So that's probably what happened with him.
That really like fucked with me.
That you
don't shoot your shot.
That you don't shoot your shot.
That's your fault.
Yeah.
Nah, because like the people who I want are already.
But who said they're happy?
It's like
we don't. They may already be separated and they just publicly didn't know. I just found out that Adam Cole and Britt Baker are actually divorced.
Yeah, I saw that.
Yeah. See, you never know. Shoot, pull up, Mimi. You never know. What's the worst they gonna tell you?
But again, I feel like from the outside looking in,
right?
Sometimes shit looks smooth,
right?
You don't really know what it's gonna be like on the inside of the house until you get there. And apparently shit seemed to be all good.
Right. He said they were good. He just felt inadequate.
He just felt like I'm supposed to be
more. And he couldn't be more. He didn't want to be Brandy's little brother.
Right. He didn't want he said he didn't want to just be Mariah's husband.
That's basically what it is. He didn't want to just be known as like Brandy's little brother. He wanted to be Ray J, the nigga you talk to about baby oil cases.
Okay, so why didn't you just decide, hey, I am going to be better than what I am now?
But maybe to do that, he needed to get out of her shadow.
And you just like
because think about it, if you look at
we hear so many complaints about how women don't want to work with men, or if they don't have this and we don't help, build them up and all of this shit. We only want them when they're established and all of this other kind of shit. But then you get a nigga who's not established and he be like, oh no, you too established for me. I can't handle this.
I don't think he said it too. That's not it, because you got to remember, even in the early years of Wild 'N Out, the Mariah jokes were like the go-to jokes for Nick. So even you think about,
I remember when she came out,
right? That was just, and she literally cut the lights off
on the way out.
On the way out. So if you look at it, even as he's building up this platform, it's still being thrown in his face that Mariah does more than you could ever do. So I can understand how it was a problem. It's not that he wasn't trying to get his own bag. He was trying to do his own thing.
Just look at my iPhone.
I did not look at what iPhone you have. Okay. I didn't.
Yeah, sometimes you just realize this situation.
It's not going. You can't be a better person still being here.
It's not best that you continue to be in this situation.
That's all. And I'm not mad at him, but yeah, he got a point. Because when Mariah left, when they broke up, yeah, the Mariah jokes stopped going, but now he was able to grow his brand a separate away from her. And then he got way more work.
And then he just said, like, Shorty live in a bubble. She's that famous.
Yeah, because she can't do shit.
Mariah Carey lived in a bubble way before Beyonce even got to this motherfucking bubble.
Hey. There was a point in time
so
where
imagine living in a bubble.
We already, and it's funny because it's like Mariah Carey basically has her own season. People associate Christmas
Exactly.
with Mariah
That's just
Carey.
exactly
So
getting ready to
if
say.
Mrs. Claus
It's all I want for Christmas.
live in a fucking bubble.
But we all hate that song, just like we hate Nick Cannon music.
We hate Nick Cannon music. 'cause
Who
it's
hates
bad.
Nick Cannon music?
Who likes Nick Cannon music?
That's a better question.
Bro. Because I would never get over that 50 Cent clip. He was like, I don't know why he's so passionate about it. Bro, when you have it, I was like, damn, that sounds like me talking about Chris.
You are the reason why he don't rap.
He was like,
the way you talk about him, I'm so glad you never went in on me like that.
He said, I would never take Nick Cannon serious. Like,
dissing anybody? Absolutely not.
Yeah. It was like, he said, I'll never respond to Nick Cannon.
I don't even know what prompted Nick Cannon to be such a cornball on the microphone.
It was that clean rap era. You have to remember, like, rap wasn't grimy and grungy in the beginning. It was either let's speak this positive black message or let's have fun. Because Will Smith was fun. Kid and Play was fun. You know,
Nick Cannon thought he was gonna be fun.
He literally was going to be the behind there, be fun. If you look at some of his earlier music, it was catered to kids. Nick Cannon grew up under the Nickelodeon kid bubble. He was typecast.
Yeah, your pops don't like me with Petey Pablo kind of fucked him over.
Yeah, like he was stuck in that kid bubble.
What?
He had a song called "Your Pops Don't Like Me."
Yeah, on his first album. His first album was.
You know what's crazy? Nobody remembers that song because you know the next single that followed it, "Gigolo spending lots of dough." And we can't even listen to that no more because the nigga that wrote the song is a fucking creep.
Yeah, you speak for yourself. I like the song.
I
can separate the man from
Hey, I'll still fuck with
everybody else does it.
I still fuck with You Are Not Alone. And he wrote that about a pregnant girl having an abortion.
I can't fuck with that song because if I didn't know that, terrible.
When you hear Michael sing it hits you different.
No, still.
He sang it to Elvis Presley's daughter.
I still know what goes on behind
I am not alone.
It doesn't matter.
I am here for you.
Oh my God. So somebody asked on Google, when did Nick Cannon come out? And I wasn't.
You think about lupus. They were talking about lupus, but you thinking out the closet.
No, they weren't talking about lupus. They were talking about like when did he come out? Like when was he established?
Like 97?
I definitely thought that they meant like when did he come out the closet? And I was like, not with all them fucking babies.
Oh, like coming up. No, that don't mean nothing. Because the gay niggas would do a lot of unnecessary fucking to fuck the gay out of them. And then they all of a sudden accept it.
Nick Cannon is just making babies.
The fact that what show was it? Was that Wildin' Out when they said, "Hey man, we got this new role for you"?
And bro, for you to be like,
and it was Brokeback Mountain too.
I can't handle. Like, I don't want to be married to Mariah Carey anymore because I got to go out and.
So my Royal Oats.
That came later on in life when she didn't.
But if he was still married,
when she married,
he was still married to Mariah Carey. Maybe Wildin' Out wouldn't be where it is.
And that's what I'm saying. Like it. That was really
maybe the brand of Nick Cannon just wouldn't be what it is.
Hey, his first album really has some hitters on it if you look at it.
Yeah, bro.
He had Just Blaze on production, Trackmaster.
He had
R. Kelly. He had Diddy
slaps, but it was Nick Cannon, so nobody gave a.
That's what I'm saying. Your pops
don't
like me.
Did they not give a fuck because they didn't give a fuck, or they didn't give a fuck because he was with Mariah Carey?
This album came out before he was with Mariah Carey.
And nobody gave a fuck then
wait
either.
a minute.
He dropped this shit when he was Gigolo came out like what was that? Early
Pops, your pops don't like me. Guess who has writing credit on that album, on that song?
Who?
Todd Smith.
LL Cool J. Nice. Really don't like this dude. I can't stand him. Where did it come from?
You got writing credit on that.
Bruh.
Hey, well, Nas wrote Gigolo. I mean, not Gigolo, but getting jiggy with it. So.
That's different, though.
It is what it is. Yo, somebody said
Feeling
That's
Freaky.
my shit, though. I love
Feeling
that song.
Freaky featuring
But
B2K.
I think it's because I also love like
Get
the
Crunk
original.
Shorty with the Yin Yang Twins and Fat Man Scoop. I really think that people just didn't like Nick Cannon because it was Nick Cannon. Because I guarantee if you give them two songs, if you give Get Crunk Shorty, Feeling Freaky, and Gigolo to anybody else,
no, I fuck with Gigolo.
it should have been back. Well, we all fuck with
Gigolo was
Gigolo.
actually a nice song.
He had a song called "You," written by R. Kelly.
I just feel like Nick Cannon can't.
I used to be in love, featuring Joe.
I feel like that's
Me,
to me,
main girl, featuring Nivea.
I feel like it's one of those things where it's like, as a rapper, you have to have like an it factor.
And I don't think he ever had it.
Like how back in the day, remember they used to want to try to put together like a full package kind of thing, where it's like, okay, with the singers, it's like, all right, you can sing, but we want to also have somebody who can do like some choreography or do like, it took a lot more back then than it does now. Now they really don't give a fuck. You don't have to have any talent whatsoever.
Nick Cannon didn't have enough charisma.
You just have to be likable.
He didn't have enough charisma.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. He didn't have that it factor to make him be taken seriously as a rapper.
It's like when you.
It's like you. It's like you look at him and you just see a nigga that just
like when you
got a whole bunch of empty Cheeto bags around his feet.
You
playing
find
Call
out
of
the
Duty.
valedictorian can spit bars. You don't believe that he got street cred. He just know how to put words together. And it's like,
Ain't even about having street cred. You just can't. Perfect example, like my homeboy, when we like, he could not say anything of value, but the way he rapped, I'd be like, that shit was cold. He could have said nothing.
Just like now.
But the way he like,
I told you,
present that
had
shit.
y'all took TNA Flyboys and shelved it until current times, you niggas would be to the moon. Y'all tried too early. Now is the time where
I was younger back then.
No, but what I'm saying is now, had y'all been doing it, it probably wouldn't have took no time for y'all to get picked up because you don't have to talk about anything at all. You don't have to do shit. If y'all have the right beats,
I can't rap over the beats like the way
they can't either. That's my point.
The new cadence is wild.
I
can't rap like that.
They can't rap on their own beats either, but they're still fucking famous. And that's my point. When y'all was trying to make it, y'all was actually trying. Like y'all had shit to like, y'all was putting effort into it. Now you can just wake up and you can play a fucking voicemail for a goddamn producer and I'm like, that's in. We want you to sign.
That's crazy.
You don't have to do shit now to be famous for anything. And it's at this point where it's like, if I actually sat down and brainstormed to say, you know what? Come up with a cluster of ideas that you know that you can actually commit to and not be real, fickle about and maybe I don't want to do this today. Something that you know that you can do continuously. I bet you can turn that into some shit that'll make you famous. Because we are in the era where we are handing out fame, regardless of talent.
To be handing out fame is wild.
Bro, people are
I'm not willing to be broke for the amount of time that it may take. Because I feel like I would have to like quit my job and like commit to like some like commit to where like that's all I do for like 6 months. Yeah, I'd probably pop, but I don't want to be broke for 6 months.
What would it matter if you was broke for 6 months? You don't have nothing to worry about. You might have to hear some shit in your ear for the next 6 months, but you ain't gonna lose nothing.
I would lose my sense of value in the world because I still like shit. Who gonna buy me shit?
Hey man,
see, that's what I'm saying.
I'm
not willing to, even though like my problems are minuscule. I'm not willing to risk it. I still like Jordans every now and again. I still like a good pair of Nikes. I just bought myself a brand new video game like 2 days ago.
What'd you get?
I just bought 2K. It was on sale, like $40.
Yeah, fuck it, I ain't gonna play it.
Yeah, if I could really just sit down and say, you know what, this is what
I feel like if we committed to this more than just the weekly shit, if we just had nothing else better to do than just do shit for the internet, we'd have been on.
Oh hell yeah!
Because just to sit there with it's a domino effect. Turn the camera on. We'll figure out something to do that'll be funny.
Because we would have came up with new shit all the time.
I feel like if I committed to doing a sitcom, my shit would take off.
You need to, if you could,
bro. If we just
need a talk show, just a fucking talk show.
If we just sat and watched movies in real time and gave commentary, that shit would be crazy.
Yeah, like I said, people have channels where they just go and play slots on YouTube and make money from that. Motherfuckers eat food on the internet and make money from eating food.
And I'm still trying to figure out how the fuck that's a thing.
Shut the fuck up. Because I gave you your fucking lane. And we
That's
still
not my
talk about
fucking lane.
we
It's
still,
everybody's fucking lane.
No, we talking about these fancy snacks that you keep coming up with. And
I don't come
review.
up with shit. I buy shit from the store, Tone.
Exactly.
Everybody's doing this, Tone.
Stop. Everybody's podcasting, but here we are 13 years later.
And everybody ain't fucking culture creator of the year either.
Fucking bomb. Where is it? I'll take that shot. Pissed me off with that bullshit ass answer.
Everybody's doing it, but they can't do it like me.
Exactly.
That's the mentality.
How many people there are so many people who go get a fucking snack because you posted a photo of it.
But you know what you remind me of?
Hey. How many bitches was trying to do OnlyFans when I was doing OnlyFans?
Oh, they suck at it. They got no.
But they ain't got your swag when you do the snacks.
What I'm saying, Tom.
And you know what make it so dope? Because if you get the new snacks and you talk like the drug dealer like you used to when you was fucking whipping up Kool-Aid, put the fucking fresh spin on it, gold.
Bro, and then it's like...
But that got to be something that you want to do. I don't want to do.
You buy the fucking new snacks like, ooh,
because I'm fat and I smoke weed.
But that's what I just said. I would have to sit down and come up with a cluster of ideas of things that I know that I could commit to, things that I know that I won't be like, I don't feel like doing it. Something that I know that I can do all the time and be okay with it. Like with the podcasting thing, initially, everybody kept coming to me. Mimi, you need to show.
To be honest with you, low key, I don't even post half the shit that I be having.
But that's what
so like there's a lot of shit that I eat nobody sees.
No, don't get it twisted. All that extra, the creating part of the content and editing and making it look nice. Yeah, you definitely gotta have time to do that shit.
Which is why I don't do a lot of shit, because it be like the ideas sound good in theory, but it's the time you gotta commit. Then it's like I gotta learn a new skill.
But that's why I said, but if we talking about,
but you know what? And I'm not just talking about you because this applies to me too, but that is a broke ass mindset.
It is.
It's a broke ass mindset. And that is why niggas are not successful.
Mm-hmm.
That's
because we don't want to commit to the shit for us to be successful. So we have a broke ass mindset. And notice I said we.
Because I think, honestly, not even being funny, with the way the TikTok era is right now, that shit could have brought new heights.
That's crazy.
A
lot of people said that too. Like when I did that, say something nice about me and Anonymous. Like, hey man, you got good snacks. I'm like, for sure, snack guy.
Bro, the simple fact that you bring out snacks.
The fact that it was anonymous, so you couldn't even say nothing sexual back as a response because it might have been a dude, would have been funny.
Wow.
I got something for you to snack on. Hey, bro, wait a minute.
Hey, hold on now.
Yo,
chill out.
Like I hate when like some niggas on the internet. I feel like they don't get the joke. Like some shit that people post are not for dudes. If you see me post anything and I want a genuine reaction, sometimes I'm not looking for no niggas. I'm only here for the bitches.
Yeah. You see that?
But niggas be like, that's why I appreciate it when Tone left a blue thumb and not a laughing emoji, because I'm not finna tell you nothing nice about you. Not right now. I'm looking for the hoes right now. You did. It was all laughing emojis and one blue thumb. I was like, where the fuck is this blue thumb from? And when I opened it, I was like, oh, see, Tone smart man. He still wanted to show me some love on the stat, but he can't laugh because I'm not gonna say nothing nice about him.
I didn't give a fuck. It was the ones that came on mine. It was like 7 bitches. I was like, y'all really want me to? Never mind.
They want you to say something provocative.
If you paid attention, I literally gave one answer that sat up there for like 5 hours. It fit all of y'all. This is the mass text response.
I am not going to play the video because it's very creepy and disturbing to me, and I don't want to feed the urges of pedophiles. But DJ Envy
is a weirdo.
Has been under so much.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you. This popped up on my timeline.
Wait, what is it?
Read the one below. Dino's.
Oh, I saw that.
Yeah.
What did you say?
No, he screenshotted one of them viral posts from Snapchat. The chick was like, "Did you nut in me?" The guy was like, "No, why?" "Okay, nothing, just asked." "You pregnant?" "Yeah, but if you said you didn't do it, then I know who did it."
Hey, what's wrong with humans?
I mean, she was narrowing down the options.
I mean, she ain't wrong,
but you couldn't be a little bit more
discreet with like what you were looking for.
I mean, in her defense, it's in Snapchat, so I guess she expected it to be gone.
That shit don't disappear. I save all my Snapchat messages.
But no, DJ Envy. From what I am seeing, I don't know much about DJ Envy, but from what I saw, his daughter is only 8. Is only 8 years old.
A whole lot of women.
And she was in Lil Kim. No, Lil
She
Kim.
said she was in Black. Whoa, wait.
I don't think DJ Envy's black anyway, so I mean, hey.
But his daughter, who is said to be 8 years old, like I said, I don't know if that's her actual age, but
she could be she could be 18.
She's no.
I'm fucking with you.
I seen it. Well, I don't want you to say that because of the context of what I'm going. You didn't see the video,
Right.
and based off of where I'm going with it, I don't want people to think that you the weirdo.
So shut up until she's done.
Yeah. But yeah, so she is definitely around 8, like looking at her, but they had her dressed as Lil Kim for Halloween in a Crush on You video, going through the different colors, like the outfits.
Wait. Are we talking about the drop?
Yeah. So, the video starts off with like her in the red. And if you remember the video for Crush on You, the red is when she had on like the red fur, like the bikini with the red fur jacket on. So you have this little girl in a red wig with the red fur and a bathing suit with the sides cut out. So it's not like a 2-piece bikini, but it's still like the sides is cut out and going through all of the Crush on You shit. So they had like one of the siblings, I guess, was playing like Aaliyah, doing her part. And then you had the other little dancers and stuff. Like it was flipping through like it would do in the actual video. But then you have her actually rapping Crush on You while going through these ridiculous outfit changes. Like, bruh, why is your kid coming down the stairs talking about some I'll be undressed in a bra all see-through? Rapping these lyrics.
Gotta keep jokes in.
But these are the same people who was complaining about WAP and shit, who felt like that was okay.
Yo, Deezus and Mero need to run up on slap shit out DJ Envy and make him apologize.
Like,
because DJ Envy was so butthurt about the punk ass comments they made about his wife, but now you out here full production making your kid. Some people just weirdos.
You know what's funny?
And he light skinned too. Most light skinned niggas ain't rap too tight.
So
the fact that this is not even a Lil Kim song.
It is not.
So, because I don't want to put it on the screen, but like, how is this okay?
That was nuts.
And then got her actually like rapping the song.
Who the fuck taught her those lyrics?
Envy.
I'm 36 and I don't even know Lil Kim part. And I listen to music.
I barely know C's part.
Yeah, because he cosplaying in the video too.
Who is he supposed to be? Biggie? Like what's going on here?
Was Biggie in the video? I know Luke was in the video.
So that's supposed to be his lead part. But she actually, like, I gotta mute it because you know they'll do the little thing, but she going through the whole little thing.
Yeah, the bathing suits is crazy.
Like, why are you rapping this song?
When did the song come out?
90.
It was in the 90s because I was in middle school.
Only because I'm gonna go ahead and what we talked about earlier.
Yeah.
I need to figure that out.
97, somewhere in there.
Yeah, this is absolutely ridiculous, and he deserves all the backlash. And I haven't listened.
Charlamagne better get that nigga.
That's what I was just gonna say. And I haven't listened to the show since this dropped. But I really hope that Charlamagne gave this nigga donkey today in the studio in his face.
What the fuck is that?
Oh, I didn't show you, Tom.
Okay, hold on now, because the Infinity Gauntlet saga was from July to December of 1991. So we just barely missed it.
Oh yeah.
I told you what we talked about earlier.
Here, press play real quick.
What? I don't want to see this.
No, you need to understand like what we're talking about and why I don't want to put it on the
No,
screen.
I don't want to see it because if you say 8, that means she's the same age as TT.
If you take out the red outfit, it possibly ain't as egregious. Because all you see is fur coat and wigs and the next outfits. But that red outfit is egregious as fuck.
And her sitting here and you just got her rapping these lyrics in the camera. Yeah, y'all didn't even use the kids bop version, bro.
I don't want to hear.
You could have got Gracie's corner.
I don't want kids singing that, but who are we to tell kids what to sing? I knew all the Lil Wayne raps when I was a child.
Lil Wayne was also a child for most of his raps.
He was still swearing. Well, no, he wasn't swearing, but the rest of the motherfuckers was cussing.
I never noticed whether he was cussing or not.
Lil Wayne, nah, he didn't cuss. Lil Wayne didn't cuss till he was actually grown. He could. His mama wouldn't let him cuss.
That's what's up.
So the most Wayne said back then was like nigga. But
being what Little Kim represents, you shouldn't want your child. Yeah, that's mostly like, even if you take the fact that she.
Why you didn't have your wife do that?
Right.
Right.
They thought it was cute.
You could have had the wife do that, and she could have been one of the background dancers like the kids was doing.
Right.
But yeah, it's like I clearly do not have a problem with Lil Kim lyrics.
Crush on You came out in 96, so there's a 5-year gap. So she's the Infinity Stones.
Yeah. So it wasn't me having a problem with the song lyrics or anything like that. It's just it's different with us listening to shit in the Walkman on the back of the bus. Or I'm sorry, Discman, because we had money. Wasn't like you peasants.
We had money.
I had the Discman. But no, so it's not that, because a lot of us were younger and listening to music. Like I said, my dad had me listening to fucking Too Short and shit when I was younger. But for you to expose her on the internet like that, knowing how shit like travels like that, that's what I didn't like. I didn't care for that at all. Like, you got her not only in this swimsuit, but you were recording her singing these provocative lyrics.
Yeah, that's
if she was just in her room, like vacuuming her floor and the shit was on, it's like, hey, bro, that's in the privacy of your own home.
That's a full fucking production. And then somebody hit upload. Fucking freaky
frog.
Envy do
like, bro, you could have put her in different color jogging suits.
Reminisce.
Different color jogging suits.
Little bit. I would even get you half shirts if you want to show the little belly, even though that's still a little weird. But hey, it's still a shirt and a fur and some pants in this motherfucker.
Put some goddamn pants on.
Right. Do infinity color socks or some shit. I don't know, bro.
Yeah.
Where Biggie is in a pike position. Like, what y'all out here doing, Envy? Yeah. Making New York look bad. Even though y'all already look bad after the way y'all let the Dodgers beat the shit out y'all in the World Series.
How old you think everybody is in this piece?
Ain't nobody in that bitch under 40.
Knowing them probably was.
John Amos. He the youngest nigga there.
Can I ask y'all a question?
No.
Are y'all above buying pussy?
No.
Nah, we've already clearly said that on the Death Fresh show.
Low key, I was thinking about this at work. And I was like, I would, but like, I don't know, like, the proper.
How do you go about asking?
I don't know how you go about it.
Oh, so you like me. The reason why you don't buy pussy is because you don't know the procedures. And the reason that I don't tell it is because I don't know I
don't know the protocol.
Price.
Yeah.
Like, do we fuck first?
Because it's like,
a cash
it's like,
Do I gotta bring cash to this situation?
And it's like with me, it's like, all right, you know how when you go to a restaurant and you know shit's expensive because it's a market price on the menu?
Yeah.
It's like, it's pussy market price. And then what is the market price? You know what I mean?
But I feel like everybody not playing in the same market.
And that's the problem. Because some is like $40 and it's like, bro, I ain't never letting this motherfucker go for $40. But then you gotta look at, I've said this before, you gotta look at the mindset of what they're thinking. They might be like, well shit, most people, $40 an hour is a high wage. I'm making that $40 in 15 minutes. So at this rate,
you got a times 40.
At this rate is
a lot of people if you're trying to see some cash.
Yeah.
So if you only charge a 40, how many niggas is it a night so you can equate a good amount, a good number that you feel you be comfortable with type shit? That's for those who are selling it for the 40. I
feel like that about every job though.
I think a lot of people who sell pussy, most people, in my opinion, I think they sell pussy based on what they need. So if you feel like, well, I need to get my hair done, but I also need to pay my cell phone bill, I need gas in my car, and I should probably pay my car note. You probably trying to get a couple bands out of nigga for the week.
You know, but that's actually how I figured out how much I would do like DoorDash and shit. Like I had a daily goal.
And I think for some people,
I had a daily goal.
It's probably a weekly goal.
So the same way how like with Amazon, right? My Amazon deliveries, everything didn't always pay the same. Like sometimes my shit might have been like $44 an hour. Sometimes it might have been 33, like whatever, like based off of how long the route was.
Wait, how did we get here?
The question she just asked.
You know what I'm saying? Like, where did this question come from?
I don't know, but it's a good question. Continue.
Yeah.
Before we get out.
No, because I was looking at something. I looked up. I was like, the fuck we talking about buying pussy?
My delivery for the day was based off of like what I need. I'm like, all right, I know that I gotta pay, the car note by such and such. All right, as long as I make such and such this week to cover that, then I'm good. Honestly, I gamble the same way. When I have a goal for gambling, like I know, like, all right, I got SmackDown is coming up, or I know that I'm going to Vegas or whatever, and I know like I need some pocket change or whatever. Then I'm like, okay, when I go play these slots, this is what I want to walk out of here with. Like this is my goal.
Okay.
That keeps me from playing it back because I know once I reach this goal, okay, I got what I came for, I'm out.
But so with gambling, working DoorDash and a little high jobs, that's a lot different than gambling. Do you equate what you may lose while you gambling? As you trying to hit your goal, but like,
oh no. I'm not saying that it's the same that way. What I'm saying is, for me with gambling, if I am gambling without a purpose, it's much easier for me to gamble my money back because I didn't have a goal. I was just in there.
Right. No, but I'm saying like if you know if you're trying to make $500 or $1,000 before you leave out of this casino,
yeah.
Do you equate the fact that you may lose $200-$300 in the mission of trying to make $1,000?
Oh yeah,
is what I'm asking.
Yeah.
So like you account for what you may lose in the process of gambling.
Yeah.
Okay.
And it's like, and I don't want to say it like this to make it sound like I never lose, but I really don't. Maybe I don't really do it because it don't take me long to hit in the casino. When I go, I'm usually not losing when I get there. My problem is I hit too soon. So just say I'm like, all right.
You don't get no hard times?
Man.
Don't be no hard times in here, baby.
No, okay. So
because I say that boy, that's that rule.
Right,
get it funky like a monkey.
Say I got an hour of time to burn. I'm like, all right, well, I gotta wait on Juan to, get off work for him to get home and go pick him up. I'm gonna just go to Pato till it's time to go pick him up. Well, you got another hour to get ready. I'm in Pato. I didn't hit in the first 15 minutes.
Go eat a sandwich, nigga.
I'm like, well, shit, I still got another 45 minutes. Fuck it. And now because I'm gambling to pass time or because I'm bored, I'm playing my fucking money back. Versus where it's like, damn, I got to go get in 10 minutes, where it forces me to leave. Or if I know like, all right, birthday coming up, I want to buy her this tattoo machine. This costs $500. Oh shit, I got that
Shorty
$500.
tattooing motherfuckers?
I can go.
I'll be a tattoo artist. She is getting.
Hold on, wait a minute. Has she used any of that t-shirt printing equipment?
I don't think so.
Because I'm willing to buy it back.
Buy it back from her because it's just been sitting at the front door. She ain't touched it.
She want all the lesbian jobs.
Yeah.
This is what Trump was talking about when he was like black jobs. She going for all the lesbian jobs.
That's why she got all them fucking piercings. She pierced here. She pierced here. If she got all these fucking face piercings.
She full blown last.
Oh, I thought that was just from hanging out with white kids.
No, she gonna be like a black Rhea Ripley.
Yo, Rhea started head. She started headbutting motherfuckers when she angry.
Yeah. But no, the reason why I asked that, I'm gonna actually save that for next week. I'm gonna put that at the top of the docket for next week. But I'm gonna thank everybody for tuning in to this week's episode of Hoecially Awkward.
Damn, we on the cliffhanger of why people buy pussy.
Doom, doom, doom. Yes, we're on the clit hanger.
Cash, gas, or ass. What's the name of the next episode?
It's a clit hanger.
I definitely will buy some pussy. I just don't know the proper procedures.
Yeah, so we go start the show off with this.
Same way how we don't know how to get sympathy head.
Next week.
Well, Tom, I think you've discovered now that you just kind of got to go for what you know.
But anyway, if you were not able to catch the full episode, you are always able to watch the replay or just wait for the audio episodes to drop on Tuesday at 10 a.m. So until next time, we got a hoe.
I guess I really just don't know who these